what you were saying earlier. Couple kids in the Chevrolet,
Hey, that's
sipping
my
on
hey, that's my jam right there.
sipping on something from a paper sack.
Hey, I don't know the words, but hey man, you ready?
Let's do it.
Squad. I mean, it's been turning up with her. The girl around us and she loving her. If we don't know you, don't come close to her. If you with your gang, let me hear you say what?
Good afternoon, good evening, good night. This is season 5, episode 19 of the Reed Talking Listen podcast. I am your host, Nick Reed, along with my normally super producer, but right now my co-host, Mr. Killer Cam. How you doing tonight, man?
Man, I'm good, man. How you doing?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. It's my favorite time of the year. Summertime is here. The gym is fully popping. I got to watch a little bit of 7-on-7 today. I can't complain, man.
Back like you never left.
Back like I never left, man. It's fun. It's exciting. It's a whole new switch from what we normally do. Um, I'm just feeling good, man.
Already. Already.
Boy, Brett,
A
Mr.
minute and a half into the thing, and he on here harassing. What up, man?
Shout out to my guy, man, up in this thing. Hey, Trey will be here at some point. Had a little bit of technical difficulty going on his side, but he'll be here at some point, man. But for right now, me and my boy Killer Cam gonna hold it down, man. What you been up to, man?
Man, weather been kind of crazy here the past couple of days. That's I guess the number one topic. I was just looking at my phone, seeing pictures of storm damage and stuff. Looked like the Domino area got a little messed up. So thoughts and prayers for them. But as far as me personally, man, I got some restoration going on my house from a little attic flood earlier, and I got an early Father's Day gift from my wife. She got me a membership to the gym, so I'm on day 2 back in that thing. Uh, Feeling good though. I mean, we'll save that. That's another topic for later in the show. But
Oh yeah, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that, man. I've been loving the updates. You know what I'm saying, like that. You know, work kind of slowed down for us as far as being in the office as of right now. So I ain't been seeing you on the daily.
yeah,
So it's gonna be a nice little podcast. It's gonna actually be like the first podcast where like I hadn't been with one of y'all recently. Where you know what I'm saying, where
yeah,
we really gonna hash it out about some stuff
yeah.
you know what I'm saying took place, man. As
Brett was,
everybody, go ahead.
I said, Brett was texting me about the podcast. I was like, man, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I ain't seen Nick in like a week, and that's rare. Like it's been about that long because, yeah, well, we left Wednesday to go to Austin last week, Wednesday
Yep.
morning. So yeah, it's been right out a week.
Yep, right out of week. Yeah, schedule's just been going. He said, "How's your knee today?"
I'm here. I'm here.
I'm here, man. Um, as y'all see in the graphic, man, and as y'all know, we missed last week. Um, we missed last week, and we weren't able to. There
Oh,
he coming in.
yeah. Let me mute him for a second.
He coming in. There you
Man,
go. We missed last week, man, so we weren't able to give away the Xbox last week, and I didn't feel like it would do y'all justice for us to just pop on and do a video. I didn't know who would see it, who wouldn't see it, how long it would actually take the winner to get, to be able to respond. And we only give 48 hours to respond, so I didn't want anybody to feel, you know, like they missed
rushed
out on
or
it,
yeah,
or they
yeah,
got
yeah.
whatever with the whole deal. Um, so we're gonna give that away tonight. We're gonna give that away tonight at some point in the show when Trey gets on here and we get it all figured out. We're gonna
Live
give
on
that
there.
away in the show, live on the air. And somebody gonna take home that Xbox, man. Also, you see what I got on right now, Cozy Academy. Cam and Trey don't even know this yet, but hey, we got a free T-shirt that Cozy Academy waiting on one of y'all to win it. I don't know how we're gonna pick the winner tonight. So somehow throughout the show, however I feel, we're gonna give away a Cozy Academy T-shirt, several colors. You see the one I got on right here. It's black. All kinds of colors in this design right here. So I hit up him. We're gonna get
I'm,
y'all hooked up through the DMs.
I'm gonna just let y'all big body fellas like myself out there know that no need to enter. No need to enter. He says he got us on the next one. We're gonna see. Nah, shout out the boy Cozy, man. He got me that custom joint. Unlike Nick,
Respect
I can't wear a middle of the summer with my hoodie on. That ain't
that.
Shout out to the Blind Podcast. Tune in with us tonight. They said thanks for choosing us. We'll put it to good use. Thanks, bro. I, I don't
I
know,
don't know,
man.
man. Yeah. Bo, man, you wouldn't even know what to do with that thing or this shirt. So you probably ain't gonna win nothing. A lot to you. But yeah, we're gonna give away the Xbox, man. We got a lot of stuff to get into. Y'all know sports been going wild. NBA finals, crickets is over. We just got a lot of stuff to get into, man. Let me just ask you this, Cam. What did you think about the finals? Because we kind of got into basketball for a little second right there. At the end of that Western Conference Finals.
I'll be honest with you. I watched that last game, Boston and the Heat, just to see if the Celtics was going to do what Ron said they was going to do. They did not. No shocker there. And that's really the last game I watched after that. I would peep in, check the score from time to time. Kind of knew what was going to happen. I had my thoughts. I know. I did, however, if we can rewind some footage of the last show, or it may have been at work, but I'm pretty sure it's on wax somewhere of me calling it in 5. So that did happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I think everybody knew what was coming. You know, Jimmy Buckets, he did do his thing, and he's a good player. I don't know if he's upper echelon Mount Rushmore Miami like they was talking about, but give him his flowers. He did what he could do with them. Shout out the Heat team. They weren't no slouch, but I mean, you wasn't the Nuggets. And did you see? I don't know if it's fact or cap. That's gonna have to be a new segment, fact or cap. That they was gonna give Melo a ring.
Melo a ring.
Yeah.
For what?
I seen a couple different places online. I don't know if they were credible. One of them being TikTok.
Okay.
Some kind of report saying that if the Nuggets pulled it out, that Melo would get a ring. So I was about to ask you, did he start the season with them?
Unless I missed,
did he retire a Nugget?
he hasn't. I mean, I don't. Did he, when he retired? I don't know if they signed him to a 1 day or something like that.
Oh, hold on. Here he is. Here the man. Come on, slide up on in this thing.
The
man. You hear me?
Yeah, we hear you and see you.
Hold on, let me.
But
Everybody.
I got to take it all down to get it.
Hey, that boy got a floodlight on this shit tonight, don't he?
Hey, it look like he on the street corner. He out there selling cookies.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. We just talking about the which I'm sure you heard it on the back end. We just talking about the Nuggets right now and the Heat.
Yeah, I heard about some fucking talking about Melo getting the ring.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Hell no. Hell no. Hey, if Charles Barkley was with teams that didn't get no ring, nobody get a ring. Just because your team that you played on get a ring, you don't get one.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if he signed a 1 day or something. They're trying to say since he was on the team in 2023, should he get a ring? Is that what we going by right now? I don't know.
Hold on,
I haven't seen that. Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, but that might be a cap. Cam.
That might be a cap.
Yeah, his last game that he played in, he was a Laker.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he got the Lakers released him and nobody picked him up, and then he didn't retire until like the end of this season, right? Something like that. But I don't keep up with Melo, so I'm not gonna put too many eggs in that basket. Right. I don't really keep up with Melo like that.
Hey, I was pulling for you, Melo, but
I wanted Melo to get a ring while he was playing. Like it'd have been dope if he got one with the Lakers.
Yeah, it'd been tragic just to get a gimme ring. Hey, you got the friends and family Tiffany, so take what you got and bounce.
Take what you got and bounce. Hey, he said, team gives honorary rings all the time, but rarely is it players. Exactly. They give honorary rings to like cameramen or
secretaries,
stuff like that. People who were involved in the season or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think Melo would want that ring either. You know what I'm saying? Right. He's a competitor. I feel like I don't think he would want.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just a gimme ring.
Well, I mean, let me tell you what. I would take the ring if they offered it to me. I'd take it, but it's not. I wouldn't wear it. It'd be something that I had in like a trophy case. Like,
Well, let me
yeah,
ask you this: what about Juwan Howard? Let's since we on the subject, I don't want to skew too far off because we got a lot to talk about tonight. But remember Juwan Howard on those Heat teams with LeBron? Dude was like 60.
yeah, but was he playing?
Yes.
Well, then he get a ring.
I'm just saying, but he wasn't playing. That's
But he was-
basically like the honorary ring.
But he's on the roster though.
Listen, this is what I'm saying.
He
That's
got-
the same thing.
He got minutes. If he clocks some minutes,
I don't know. I don't know.
he
got
did.
Juwan
I
Howard
recall
clocked
he
you don't
clocked some
recall
minutes.
that.
I do recall that he clocked some minutes on them Heat teams.
So the honorary ring, is that like Buddy when the Raptors won? They gave the super fan the ring. Is that kind of like the same thing?
Yeah,
Mhm.
they gave Drake. Actually, I think Drake bought his own ring.
I don't think Melo's that big of a like Nuggets guy anymore.
I don't know. Yeah, but he made.
I mean,
that
Nuggets is
franchise-
home.
I mean, yeah,
Nuggets
it's
is home.
home. He put him on the map.
Nuggets is home for sure.
You,
But
because before Melo, you couldn't name another Nugget.
I can't name a Nugget now.
I know
They just
one.
won, and they just won the they just won the damn NBA Finals, and I can't name a Nugget now. I can name you Joker, Jamal Murray, and Aaron Gordon, or whatever his name is. That's it.
We talked about this last
And,
time, and I forgot his name.
Caleb Bigsby. I mean, Clayton Bigsby.
Bro,
Clayton
shut
Bigsby.
your ass up.
How you know? You don't know the roster?
Now Clayton Bigsby on that.
What was Birdman's real
Oh.
name? We was talking about him last time.
Chris Anderson.
Chris
Claude-
Anderson.
I thought I was gonna say Claude Anderson.
Definitely Anderson. That boy Claude. I know he played for the Nuggets at one time.
Claude Ray. He both
Chris
played for the
Anderson.
Nuggets. Yeah, Chris Anderson played for the. Yeah, he played for the Nuggets at one point.
Shout
Shout
out
out
to
that
Big
man Hoop.
Big Hoop.
But what did you think about the finals, Troy?
It was lackluster. It was boring. It went to game 5?
5.
Went to 5.
One too many.
Which I said Nuggets
me
in
both.
5.
A lot of people say it though.
No, I think you was with me on the sweep.
No, I said Nuggets in 5.
I think you was with me on the sweep. I ain't gonna lie.
Running tapes.
Run the tapes.
But still though, I don't know. It was a lackluster finals. I mean, like even when you were up here, we went to, you know what I'm saying,
Mike Miller.
Mike Miller's restaurant, and we were the only 2 cats in there on the night of a finals game. Was it game 2?
Yeah, it was game 2 or 3. Might have been game 3.
It was game 3 was game 2. It was game 2. It's game 2. No, it's game 3. It's game
Either
3.
way.
Yeah,
Either way,
game 3 was when we
Either
were
way,
lost.
it's game 3 of the NBA Finals. We're in Mike Miller's restaurant.
with a championship Miami Heat jersey hanging up.
Mine that. And we're literally the only 2 cats in the restaurant. Mine's the people outside listening to old buddy play the guitar. Other than that,
and the Heat ended up winning game 3, did they not?
yes. No, they won game 2. They lost game 3.
That's right. See, we don't even know, man. That's crazy. Then we talk about the NBA Finals
And it just happened.
It's
last week.
It like I said, it was lackluster, man. It was nothing to write home about. Everybody kind of already knew who was going to win, and that's about it.
Fozzie said Joker wanted to bounce on the parade to go home.
Yeah, he ain't with
I
all,
believe it.
he
Yeah,
ain't with all that shit. He not with all that shit.
when he finishes, there's even been sports talk shows and everything like that to say like Joker doesn't like basketball. CJ Brother said, "Yo, what's good, man? Appreciate you for tuning in tonight." But yeah, people say that Joker doesn't even like being in the NBA because as soon as the season's over, win, lose, or draw, he gone. He spends his off seasons at home.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And then he comes back in the season, ball out, and he right back home. Anytime they get a break, he right back home. He said, "What's crazy is this was the most watched finals in 5 years, I believe."
I don't believe that. You're gonna show me some facts.
In 5 years, take me back 5 years through these finals games. If Steph and them was in it any time through them 5 years, oh, they just won it last year, didn't they? You know me, if it ain't Braun, I don't give a damn. So I don't know who won it last year or the year before that. He said, "I'm in playoffs, my bad." Yeah, the playoffs was most watched because you know who was in that thing. The Kang. The Kang was in that thing, and everybody.
And
Go ahead.
I believe that they might even be putting that information out. You know, here come the
naysayers.
audience.
The naysayers.
yeah.
That's what I call them. The naysayers. I ran into one of them at work today, Brandon.
And,
Naysayers.
I believe that they might even be putting that information out because they don't want to. They don't want to. They ain't going to commit that. Although LeBron wasn't in it, so if he retires, the NBA is just going to go to the ratings are going to go to trash.
That boy said George straight. Wait, time.
No,
Some
no,
people
no,
can't
he-
understand
no,
just because you're a
no.
professional
He
athlete, you can still dislike your job.
Alan Reed was actually right. It said after a series low in Game 4, the NBA Finals concluded with a 4-year high in Game 5. So this
Everybody
was a
knew it was
high.
over.
Yeah, but it was over with. Yeah, that was it. So I think the only reason that it hit because everybody knew this was going to be the last game. They knew this was it. The Heat can't gonna beat them.
Go and watch it. This is my thing right here. My whole thing about the finals was this stupid narratives that just kept coming out. Like this is what I hate about sportscasters and ESPN and TNT and all these guys or whatever. This is what I hate. They throw out whenever the superstars don't make it. So when your KDs, your Bronze, your Stephs, when they don't make it to the finals, your Giannis's, they start throwing out these stupid ass narratives just to be saying something.
To
And
increase
Alan
the
Reese,
hype. It's to increase the hype.
exactly. So we got these Jimmy Butlers, Mount Rushmore guy in Miami now. We've got Joker is now in the GOAT conversation of the NBA. All just throwing out from the finals just because there's no true star or who we consider a star in the mix. And that was my whole takeaway from the finals. I didn't care who won. I figured that the Nuggets would sweep the Heat. Obviously, it went 5 games. But it was just a trash finals to me. The NBA without LeBron would be garbage, kinda. Let's keep it a buck.
Which is why they talked about it for so long.
Exactly. The whole after the Nuggets beat the Heat, the Celtics was coming back 3-0. And nobody was talking about that. All they was talking about was LeBron.
And people blame LeBron for that. Well, look, man, people still in the playoffs. They were talking about somebody who not. LeBron don't care if y'all talk about him or not, because at the end of the day, he getting his chips. He don't give a damn, man. He don't care.
Hey, I was watching Club Shay Shay. Jokic and Murray are a hell of a duo. Hey, for real, they are. Yep. They are. And I saw a lot of people saying, yeah. Oh, when they run the pick and roll, you just gotta let Jamal Murray shoot. Jamal Murray just averaged 30 through these last 2 series. So they don't care. Let him shoot. Go ahead. He gonna bust you down.
He the one you want to get off on Joker. You don't want to get off on Murray.
Is Jamal Murray a Greg Popovich product? Can somebody tell me that?
Yes, he is. Yeah, he started with the Spurs.
That's what I thought. Yeah, so he done bust you down, open in the corner. NBA is better off without Bron. Oh, that sounds like a salty. Who's your favorite player? That's what I want to know. If you talk about LeBron,
hey, it's coming.
Dirk,
Larry Bird.
No, he like old Bowl.
Bobo,
yeah. Or he seemed like a who's a
Jimmer Fredette.
Kim Matumbo.
No, he said John Stockton.
You would be a John Stockton. Yeah, you seem like them type.
Cool, bro.
John Stockton. Guess what? And guess what? John Stockton don't got a ring.
His phone on vibrate all the time.
All the time, no ringer. That's
hell, he even went to Lakers. He's one of them guys that's jumping around trying to get a ring at the end. Didn't get one, player.
That's another thing we can talk about too, though. Like, how big does, before we even get into the show, we got so much to talk about.
Yeah, your comments are jumping. Y'all keep pushing, man.
Hey, how much does the ring at this point in the NBA? How much does the ring matter? Just don't have a ring because the GOAT kept him from it. Bro, we don't want to talk about keeping it from it. How many guys, let's legitimately think about how many guys LeBron has stopped from even being a contender in this league. Who we even talk about anymore? All those Indiana Pacers teams, all those Orlando Magic teams, all those Boston Celtics teams. Come on, man. Them guys never got to even reach their full potential of one guy being in the league and being on that east side. But anyway, back to what I was saying.
Go ahead.
Bolt is the best at getting me off subject. Him or Brandon. But how much does the ring at this point how much do you rely on that ring to get it? Because guys are trying to get it right now. If there was any time where guys were trying to get that ring, they trying to get one.
I think I think it matters a lot when you're older. I think when you're younger, you're so busy worried about making the money, making sure the money coming in. You're not too much worried about the ring. You're not worried about really submitting your legacy. You're worried about building a legacy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're trying to get there. I think once you get into year 10, that's when they start, oh shit, I ain't got a ring. I'm in here 10 years, I ain't got a ring. And then guys get jumpy. You know what I'm saying? I gotta figure out what I want to do. Now, you do got some guys that's trying, like younger guys. If I get my ring early, I'm good. Now I'm just gonna just worry about my career. But yeah, I think for younger guys, they don't really trip about it. It's the older guys that are tripping about the ring. So yeah, it matters to older folks.
Exactly. That boy Bo said my opinion is trash. It's all right.
Hey,
As long
hey,
as y'all keep respect.
I'm gonna let you know it's a new season of the Blind Waterfowl podcast starting next Thursday. Come get it how you live, get the meat off the bone.
I thought they just started a new season.
That was the
No,
prequel.
That was the
They
spring
fancy.
updates.
It's fancy over there on the blind.
Oh.
It's fancy over there. I got preseason to the season. You know, playoffs though.
Ah. Yeah, yeah, Bo. I'm the plug when it comes to this podcast. I'm the plug.
Stupid. Hey, but
But it's like you know Trey Reed? Yeah.
they name dropping. They name dropping over there on the blind, boy. That boy said, you know, hey Reed? Yeah, the podcast one. He would be the podcast one.
If there's another one that's podcasted, it ain't that one.
Black Lavender. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
But no, I think the ring right now is above all. I mean, even young guys. You know what I mean? Young guys want to get that ring right now. Outside of like LaMelo, I think all the young guys really, really, truly are chasing. They ring chasing more than paper chasing. You know what I mean? But
But here's the thing though. When you hear the young guys talk about what makes you the GOAT, they all talk about the rings. But the thing is, the guy that they hold the highest don't got the most rings. They change they change the criteria for him. Oh well, hey, LeBron ain't got enough rings. Okay, well then your guy Jordan only got 6, but you got Bill Russell that got 11. I mean, well, Jordan been to the finals and never lost. Well, which one is it? Which hill we gonna stand on? Like, man, you're arguing like women when it comes to this shit.
Yeah, it's getting ridiculous, man. I'm really done with the arguments. We all know the real. I did have a young guy, which was crazy. A dude younger than me, argue me down that older athletes were just as just as good or just as athletic or just as strong and fast as the athletes today. And it was actually a pretty interesting conversation. But it wasn't it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's impossible, man. I done lost my place. Oh, here we go. Oh, I want to go ahead and get to this. The college football players, I guess, players in college football, NCAA players,
Yeah, player
are
association.
are boycotting the NCAA game, the new game that's about to come out.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why they're forming a boycott, or why are the reason they're forming a boycott? I don't even know.
Well, because they basically came out and said that they want every player wants an individual NIL deal with EA. So and EA was like, well, shit, we can get y'all 500 apiece. They was, and which honestly, take the shit. 500 apiece.
Take the 500.
Take the 500. 500 apiece.
Take it and run.
But everybody's saying, well, no, because I'm worth this much and I'm worth this much. EA's like, we ain't finna be sitting here negotiating every single player in the country in NIL deal. We're gonna give y'all one thing across the board, $500. You got some guys saying, well, I don't accept it and I don't want my name and likeness in it. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to get the College Football Players Association to kick off a boycott, and hopefully that'll make NCAA say, oh well, we'll give every player their own deal or what they're asking for. And I'm saying, if I'm EA, man, y'all take this $500, but your ass gonna be quarterback number 3. I don't need your name.
I don't
need you.
Number
don't.
3 with the touchdown.
Hey, look here. I'm right there with you on this one. I couldn't agree with you more. Look, man. The school. This is what I want to tell these college players. The schools have already gotten a check from EA.
Yep.
All right, they already got their check, or the game wouldn't even be this far in development.
Well, no, I mean, the EA already get the licenses from. That's how they can use the colors and the
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
the fight songs and all that shit.
They already got their check from EA. All right, so the game is coming out regardless. This is what y'all need to know. You can take your 500 and run, or you can, like you just said, you can watch your homies buy the game, and instead of it saying Jamar Smith, running back, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna say running back number 10.
Yep.
And you know, we had it before.
It's still gonna be your black ass. It's still gonna be your hair. It's still gonna be everything you wear. It's gonna be you, except it's gonna be running back number 3 or running back number 10.
Attributes and all.
Yep.
Looking like a high school uniform. Shut your ass up. I start talking about you.
Exactly. So I just don't understand it. And this is like, I feel like the players are playing right into the NCAA's hand. They're playing right into all the naysayers' hands of, you know, this is why we shouldn't have the NIL. This is why we shouldn't pay these college players. Because we knew they would act like this. They're Hollywood now.
Yep.
You know, a 500 ain't good enough now. You know what I'm saying? Before we was just taking your black ass attributes and they were just getting used. At least now they offering up the 500.
Exactly.
So
take 500. I mean, look here. The reason I ain't tripping, I got my 12.
I got my 12.
I got my payoff. I got a check from the NCAA. I mean, not NCAA, but from EA Sports.
Hey, you hear me? I got my 12. And for anybody who missed out on that check, that's
sorry for you.
That joker came at a time when it was right. Hey, you hear me?
That was the first and only time I ever got involved in a class action lawsuit.
Struggling student. I need it. But no. I just wish they could figure it out, man, because they finna bring the game back. Honestly, for me, I hope they don't figure it out because it's gonna be nostalgia for me to turn mine on and say QB whatever, halfback, you know, HB number whatever, WR number. It's gonna bring back all the memories for me. So don't let your name be on there. I don't care. The game is coming out.
It's coming out. It's coming out. It's developed in like Alan Reed said it perfect. He said they're doing it for the fans. And that's the thing. And what these players don't understand is, let's say y'all do get what y'all want. And EA does say, you know what, we are going to, we'll structure every individual deal. So you might have some cats getting 100K, some maybe not 100K, let's say a little more than what they should be getting. Well, all EA gonna do is turn around and pass that shit down to the fans or to the consumers.
Yeah.
Because money got to come. They got to get their money back somehow. So instead of the game being $50, $60, that joker might be $150, $200 because they trying to make their money back to cover paying all y'all.
Then ain't nobody playing it. Then the deal fall through anyway.
The deal fall through, and then y'all screwed everybody. But you got your little 2,000 instead of taking your 5.
So my question is, before we get off topic, do you think it's a player that's actually legit that we know that's causing this records? Because if we know them,
it's a bunch.
They get another NIL money. I mean,
it's a bunch of guys from what I've read.
We also got to think about this too, though. With NIL being a thing, it may not be the player; it's his team.
Yeah,
he got somebody wagering these NIL deals. He got a marketing team. So especially these big players, the players that we know, and they really get in the bag. They got 3-4 people doing this, assistant, manager type shit.
Probably some Cincinnati team or something.
So you know what I'm saying. So they got their manager, they got their assistant saying, "Hold up now, we getting such and such from this company. We getting such and such from HP, Dell, because you know they throwing the bag right now.
Yeah,
all the laptops and game, all that they throwing a bag at these college players right now. So this is what we get from over here. So EA, what you gonna do? And EA like, hold up, my brother,
$500.
Y'all about 10 years, damn near 10 years too late.
Yeah, we paid our settlement.
You hear me? So I hope they can figure it out. I don't really, like I said, it'll be nostalgia for me.
EA is just saying either we're gonna use your name or we're not. You decide. Either way, the ship gonna go. The game coming out.
Me.
Gonna keep on rolling.
Hey, you hear me?
Shit, I heard cats say shit. We've been making rosters for years. So go on, put that H back, halfback number 5. Hell, I'll take the weekend and fill my own roster in.
Bro, it's
Hey.
hey, in today's day and age, bro, by the time the game drop,
It'll
every
be a
roster gonna
patch.
be out there regardless.
Yep.
Come on.
Hey, I would just change the number out and say, Glide Leg Willie number 10. You know what I'm saying? He was one of them raising the ruckus. Put him on IR and let's put a different number in this. You can't even play in the game. You on the bench, my boy. You know what I mean?
You can't never put him in. He just on there. Hey, that'd be good. Hilarious. Hey, but I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I hope they figure it out just because I want this game to be like it's 2 games that I'm ready for. Call of Duty gonna always be Call of Duty, all that good stuff. But when the new GTA drop, I want that to be the fullest it's gonna be because that came out in 2013.
Yep.
GTA 5 came out in 2013. So yeah, I'm ready for y'all ought to have something exclusive in the pack for everybody. And then this NCAA, everybody's been saying we want college football back. We want college football back for years. On years. Madden ain't getting it done. Madden ain't getting it done. We're gonna see. So I hope they can. I don't need this getting in the way of what they finna put out here. Cause I don't need none of that money from the budget going to none of y'all.
Exactly.
And not on this game. So I hope they can get it done, man, because I need the best out of that game. I don't even play Madden. So I need the NCAA to be what it needs to be. Like
Same
that.
boat. Because I know I think the last one I played was either 12 or 13. I think it was 12. That was the last one I remember playing, and I played the hell out of that.
Bro, come on, man. I'm going on there. The first thing I'm doing on there, I'm going on there. They gonna have some type of my career road to glory.
The road to glory, man. Best shit they had.
And that's what I need.
Like I love the road to glory when they had Aaron Andrews on there. When like after each game, she was talking about your highlights and basically doing like a whole like sports segment. But they took that away when they came out with was it 14, 13 and 14?
Yeah, 14 or 13. It might 14 was the last year, wasn't it?
Yep. So it had to be 12 was less. No, I don't even think Aaron Andrews was on that one. I think that one was they got rid of that one like 10.
Man, I need. Oh, you asked me something since we're talking about NCAA. You asked me something on the phone the other day or whatever. You said, "Man, Reggie Bush?" I don't even know how Reggie Bush got brought up, but you were talking about Reggie Bush.
Oh, because we were talking about all the people on the covers, and I was like, man, I came across a Reggie Bush highlight.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah.
It just didn't seem fair, man. It seemed like it was fake.
Yeah. If you go back and watch the Reggie Bush highlight right now, it looks like the other team were letting him do this type of stuff. Like literally everything your coach ever told you as a running back not to do, Reggie Bush would do. He would literally run all the way to the sideline, put his foot in the ground, and run all the way back.
And put the ball behind his back.
All the way back to the other sideline. Take that thing to the hood. I mean, it was just a different type of player. But then you said, why didn't that translate to the NFL?
Yeah.
And that's a good question right there. Why didn't Reggie Bush's skill translate to the NFL? Why y'all think it didn't translate?
For me, I think it's because it's the league is everybody's good in the league. Everybody is good. You got some college teams where just because you D1 don't mean everybody on the team is D1 material.
Yeah,
straight up. And I think that's what it is. It's the league just caught up with them, or the league saw what was coming. I was like, all right, we gotta get ready for this cat because he's gonna be here. And so they had 3 years to get ready for him.
I can't. I don't know about the league was ready for him because everybody's first year they bust the league's ass. I mean, it's just when it's something new in the league, especially like shifty like Reggie Bush, you should, based on everything else that's happened, a guy shifty like Reggie Bush should have came in the league and done something stupid.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But I think it goes like what you said. Like everybody in the league, if you're starting on the NFL roster, you know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like obviously mistakes happen, because guys score and it's not all games are on 0-0, won by a field goal or whatever. But for the most part, everybody knows what they're doing. So as far as you going to the other side and coming back and that dude not being at home, I mean, it's real. It's
a good
unlike
chance he's not gonna be home.
in the NFL. He gonna be home.
Yeah, in NFL he's gonna be home,
Yeah.
but in college he's circling.
Exactly. He might not be there. He's trying to make a play. He's trying to get to the league. You know what I'm saying? Type stuff. And you gonna catch him slipping. I think everybody in the league, you know, pretty much on point. Ain't trying to get cut for sure. You know what I'm saying? Doing their job, literally doing their job. So I think that might have stopped this translation. And then also the speed.
Yeah.
In college, USC was getting to the ball. Next play. Hey, in the league, you've been to an NFL game before.
It's slow.
Run a play, and unless it's in that 2-minute warning or whatever. Hey, they running the play. Stop.
Commercial
sideline. You know what I'm saying? Everybody drinking water, whatever. You back out there, ready to run another play. So you got time to get ready for Reggie Bush. Every snap, pretty much. And I think that played a big toll. That played a big toll in it too, man. If you tuned into the podcast right now, we appreciate you for being here. We got some big stuff going on right now. Giving away the Xbox X Series tonight. 2 controllers and the game Halo Infinite, man. Something real big. It's gonna be like the 5th or 6th giveaway. We also giving away a Cozy Academy t-shirt tonight. How we gonna get that away? We're gonna give that away to somebody that shared the podcast tonight. You share the podcast tonight, you get you got a chance to win a Cozy Academy t-shirt, man. So if you win, we'll shoot you a DM, we'll get you in contact with DT, and y'all get linked up, and you'll get you a Cozy Academy.
AK Shaw, the link in the chat.
To hop on?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to hop on, you can hop on, hit the link in the chat. But yeah, we gonna give away that Xbox tonight. When y'all want to give away that Xbox?
Whenever, man. Whenever.
Cam, you ready for that?
I'm ready. Who finna draw this thing? I'm finna draw it.
Yeah, you finna draw it.
Go ahead. Let me just get off in here.
Draw that thing out. We finna give away Xbox X Series right now. If you got the entries in, we appreciate everybody who joined in on the contest, man. It was great feedback. Y'all put us in like the top 4% of content creators on Facebook during this whole entire thing, as far as engagement on the posts and stuff like that, man. So shout out to y'all. Huge for the Retalking Listen podcast. Yes, sir. Hey, we want y'all to continue to get over to the Instagram, man. Follow on the Instagram. That's at the RTL Podcast. Over there on the YouTube, man, the Retalking Listen Podcast, Spotify, Apple Music, or Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, anywhere you can get a podcast. You can hear my voice as well as the voice of the dreaded Archer. Can't forget my guy, Killer Cam in the back. But yeah, just keep doing y'all's thing, man. We love it. The platforms we on, obviously love it. We get the notifications.
For sure.
And we just gonna keep doing our thing, man. Huge, like I said, I can't say it enough. Huge shout out to everybody who joined in on this contest. I can't wait for the next one. We're gonna keep doing the giveaways because we love it. We love to engage with the fans, and we love it. We just love giving y'all stuff.
Oh, dude, it was fun, dude. Just sitting there and watching all the names coming in every single day. Everybody going over, following, sharing, liking. It was just a ton of engagement. Facebook liked it, Instagram liked it, and man, it was everything that we wanted it to be.
Exactly.
And somebody gonna get to walk away with an Xbox.
Exactly, man. Not too many people just giving away Xboxes and stuff like that, man. But we try to be a little different over here on the RTL, man. Also, speaking of RTL, you can catch us almost any night live on the War Zone. Just hey, all you gotta do is look for the RTL clan tag. No lie. Look for the RTL clan tag, man. Y'all see us out there rolling it up on the War Zone. You know what I'm saying? So whatever y'all want to do.
Or getting rolled up, depending
or
on the
getting
night.
rolled up, depending on the night. No
Depending
lie.
on the night.
Depending on the night. But no. We just gonna keep we doing a lot of stuff over here. July 29th, I'm gonna send you a link to watch the Spence and Crawford fight. I don't watch boxing. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And ain't nobody care about that fight no more. They waited too long for it. Don't nobody give a damn about that fight no more.
Hey, July 29th, I think the night before that, I got a quinceañera. to do. So the next day, I'm gonna be in full recovery mode.
Hey, she just in time. She on here. She need to know.
we
She say,
ain't, we
can she
haven't.
keep?
Hey, nobody yet. Nobody
Nobody
yet.
yet.
Hey, y'all want me to bust it down real quick? I reach in on in here.
Yeah, go
Might
ahead.
as well.
Go
Might as
ahead,
well.
go ahead and bust it down, man.
All
Go ahead and
right.
bust it down.
Our grand prize winner, the Xbox giveaway. I know they just shot up, but thank you all for your entries. The outpour was crazy. We appreciate everyone who entered. And just because this wasn't your night, don't mean that you ain't still in the entry for the next giveaway. So we're gonna run it back. We appreciate all the fans. If it wasn't your night tonight, we're gonna keep the grand prize box going. So once it becomes available and we set a date, we will give new applicants, new entrants their chance to get in, but you are still in that thing. But
Exactly.
please continue to like and share
Mm-hmm.
for the additional entries to get your name built up in there. And tonight's winner for the Xbox giveaway live on the air is, I got a drum roll. Looks like it's going to be Miss Paige Chrissy. Paige Chrissy
Paige Chrissy.
coming in. He was coming in on her Facebook account. So we will message you, Miss Chrissy, and let you know. You will give you 48 hours from 9:15 on Wednesday night. Matter of fact, Nick, if you want to, if you pull your phone and miss her right now, immediately, tell her she has 48 hours by 9:15 Friday night. If it is not claimed by Friday night with either a shipping address or you acknowledge that you were the winner,
We're gonna run it back.
and we're gonna run it back. We will redraw on Monday and announce the next winner on next Wednesday.
Exactly. Well, actually, hey, if within 48 hours, if they don't hit within 48 hours, we're just gonna pop. We're just gonna pop on.
Yep.
We'll
And
pop
do
do
so.
it straight.
Why? Alan must know Paige Chrissy.
What did he say?
He said, "I hope it's the right one."
He tagged her. Yeah, that's her profile picture. That's the one. That's the one. So hey, let her know. She is the grand prize.
Is she from Texarkana?
Let me see. Let me see. I gotta go to find her page now.
I can't.
Wow.
We have two mutual friends from Texarkana. She studied at Texarkana A&M, so she been here at some point in time. I don't know if she's a current resident, but she been here at some point in time.
Enough to follow
Okay. Shout out to Miss Paige Chrissy for winning that Xbox X Series. Let me get to that post real quick. Paige Chrissy. Let's see what we got here.
Looks like she might have a young man that played sticks baseball once upon a time. So let's see. Alan said, congrats to her. She's a good woman. Yeah, I believe she shows up. A bunch of our Canes game last year. She was a bunch of our Canes game last year. If she don't claim it, I'll gladly accept it on her behalf.
I'm sure you will.
Mr. Stewart, you are a gentleman and a scholar.
Shout out to Miss Paige Chrissy. Looks like she knows Tony Langford. So we got a mutual friend. Friend right there.
Can't be too bad of a person if she know Tony.
Exactly. So again, shout out to Miss Paige Chrissy for winning that Xbox X Series. I hope you do something good with it, whether you're a gamer, like I just said, RTL clan tag on Call of Duty. We always on there, we always playing. I know we hooked y'all up with the Halo Infinite, but the Warzone is free, so you can get that as soon as you get it. You know what I mean? As soon as you plug it in and hook it up to the internet, you got the Warzone. So yeah, anytime anybody wants to play with us on the Warzone, we out there. Anytime anybody wants to go shoot bows with us or anything like that, we out there. And stuff like that, man. The RTL is a place like, hey, we've been saying it from day one. It's a podcast, it's a platform for anybody with anything going on to come on here. Your Little League team, you want to shout them out, just want to say hey to your parents, whatever, hit that link in the chat. That's what we do, man. So again, shout out Miss Paige Chrissy for winning the Xbox X Series giveaway. Hey, y'all thought it was a game. I told y'all, all you got to do is go subscribe, and comment, tag your friends, and somebody was going to walk away with it. I told y'all somebody was going to win the cash. Told y'all somebody was going to win in the Easter egg. It's just up to you.
Yep.
It's up to you to get in. You know, if you get in, you got a chance. And like Cam said, once you're in,
You in.
you're always in.
Just keep liking
Right?
and sharing and get more entries.
Exactly. You're always in. All right. We always gonna give away when we open it up for new people to get in. We always gonna give away for y'all that's already in to get extra entries. You know what I'm saying? So you always gonna have the best chance to win. All right. The more stuff you do, you know, the more times, the better chance you have to win. All right. So
You are now tuned into the Read, Talk, and Listen podcast.
You hear
the
me,
People's
man?
Podcast. The People's Podcast.
The People's Podcast, man. The People's Choice, however you want to say it.
Hey man, last night Brett must have been up because he was hit me up about 2 in the morning, showing me his bows and shit.
Yeah, boy, Brett be on the night shift.
Was it now? On the clock?
On the clock. Y'all gonna get Brett fired. Hey, I forgot what I was about to say because y'all playing. Oh man, hey, Brett just said congratulations to the winner. Hey, Brett's also a winner on the Read Talk and Listen podcast. Man, he won a pair of AirPods on the Read Talk and Listen podcast. He said he worked from 6 to 6. So these giveaways are real, guys. No fugazi. Y'all obviously some of y'all know Paige Christie. Y'all can hit her up if she hits us up in time. Y'all can hit her up and go play the Xbox or whatever.
Yeah, go to her house and hey, I got play the Xbox. I know you got one.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all see the Brett's profile picture? That's actually him using the AirPods and saying how good they was.
He left his phone on shore. He left his phone on the shore and he took the boat way out there. And they still work. But man, yeah. Hey, I'm stupid pumped. Joe Cantu said, "Mama said Xbox is the devil."
No, you wrong, Colonel Sanders.
I like Vicky and she likes me back.
Hey,
We're gonna keep it PG. We ain't gonna fuck yet.
the NCAA recruiting frenzy, man, it's crazy. We see it every day. Offers coming from everywhere, anywhere, at any time. Sometimes offering 5 or 6 and 7 guys
On one team.
on one team at a time. And then on the flip side of that, we also see guys just saying, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna commit here." Committing immediately or committing super early in their career. Who's winning in these deals? I guess kind of where is this taking us in the recruiting scene of college football?
This is to me, this is another side effect of the portal.
Okay.
Because back in the gap, when you were getting recruited by a school, you really had to do your research. And you had to do it because it wasn't available to you. Like you couldn't just hop online and look at a depth chart. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have that much. The coaches weren't available to you like they're available to you now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it wasn't a DM away.
Yeah, it went a DM away. So guys, basically, they kind of did as much research as they possibly could, and then they made their decision, and then they went on to the school. Because once you was there, you was there.
Yeah.
I think now, as a side effect of the portal, guys is like, well, I really don't know if I can play here or not, but it's a badass school, and everybody gonna praise me for going there. And if I go and don't play, I just hop in the portal and go somewhere else. And what a lot of cats are finding out is it ain't just hop in the portal no more. It's your ass in the back of the house. Because
Exactly.
the portal is not just people in your class, but the portal is full of people from 2 and 3 classes prior to you getting there. So it is now, it's clogged up right now.
Exactly, man. A lot of people jumping in the portal and actually not having a landing spot.
Yep.
To go to. It is becoming a big issue in college football.
Yeah, and I don't think schools, and I don't know this for a fact, this is my opinion. I don't think schools are properly educating kids on the portal, because one thing that anybody knows is you don't quit a job if you don't got another job to go to.
Exactly.
And I think a lot of these cats are saying, "Oh, hey, I'm going to the portal," and they hop in a joker, and it's like, "Well, who you been talking to?" "Well, nobody." What the hell you quit for? You don't even know if anybody gonna pick you up.
Exactly. But at the same time, if I'm a school, I'm not educating you on the portal. Why would I?
No, I'm not saying. not saying necessarily the school, but the NCAA clearinghouse, somebody needs to educate the kids on how this portal works.
I don't think they want to because
Yeah, I
everybody's
think that
not
needs
for
to
the
start
portal.
at the high school level.
Everybody's not for the portal, at the NCAA level. So
No,
no,
but that's the thing that should be told. Everybody not for it. If you didn't, if you technically, if you wasn't a starter or got a lot of burn, the portal ain't for you. If your ass is on scout team,
unless you're talking to other coaches.
yes. But if you are a scout team and no one ever knew who you were other than other than before you got recruited or you committed, don't hit that portal because now you are a nobody now. You might have been highly recruited out of high school, but once you go to another school and you're not getting no burn,
Old
your
news
name
now.
your name you're a nobody at this point. So
Exactly.
When
hitting
you was
that portal
walking
does
around
nothing for you.
downtown bar hopping, Buddy was getting that work in from 2 years ago. Now he really a beast, and he really liked that. Now he gonna go get the next spot at the maybe not the most prestigious university. He gonna step and get his, and then when he got them 2 years of eligibility left, and he really liked that, he gonna have your spot at the big university where you was play pimping.
Yep.
Exactly. And I think a lot of guys, they're going into this recruiting process, with that hometown mindset. What is everybody at home gonna say?
Yep.
Am I going to this school because this is where I can play and this is where my career will be the best? And if I got hopes to go to the NFL, is this the place that's gonna put me in the NFL? Is this the place where I can get the numbers that the NFL scouts are even gonna look at me? As to everybody at my school gonna think I'm the best. This is the best place that's ever been gone to from where I'm coming from.
Yeah, and I can definitely contest. Where we from, that's exactly what it is. Is this the best school that anybody in the area is going to? If so, I'm going there. And I would say probably 75% of the time that those cats that make those decisions, they either end up back at the house or somewhere else. They don't actually play. They don't finish out a career at that school.
Exactly, and it's just because, and there's another thing too. And I talked to some dudes about this today too. Like, especially coming out of like a place like here, and this is in Texarkana is a bigger. When we start talking about like where guys are coming out of playing college football and stuff like that, Texarkana is a bigger spot. You know what I'm saying? There's some guys coming out of little way smaller podunker towns than Texarkana. I would say Texarkana kind of getting more up to that city spot. It's not really a town no more. But those they're at another level when they step out of high school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the training that younger generations now are getting here in town at a 5 and 6 and 7-year-old level. Guys in the Metroplex, guys in Houston, guys, all those guys have been getting that way back, 2010 back.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So you also got to think about that too when you coming out of a smaller spot. When I step in here, what do I look like compared to the other guys at my spot? You know what I'm saying? Am I 50 pounds under the smallest guy? You know what I'm saying? Am I 40 pounds under the smallest guy? 20, 30? Where am I really gonna fit in at this school? Because that's what all the recruiting things say, because that's what they tell us to say. Whenever you say, oh, why you choose this school? Oh yeah, man, it felt like home.
It felt like home.
It fit. Oh yeah, that place, that's triple the size of your hometown. And,
feel like home.
It felt like home, huh? You know what I'm saying? Like, it really felt like home to you, didn't it? But that's what they tell us to say. But like, really, you got to go somewhere that is truly like home, where you fit in.
Yep. And be real with yourself.
Exactly.
Like,
and I'm not saying don't go compete. That's what a lot of people think too. Oh, that's a weak mindset. You don't want to go fight for a spot. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying, because anywhere you go, you're gonna fight for a spot. I don't give a damn if you go to nowhere state. You're gonna fight for a spot.
You're gonna fight. You gotta fight.
You know me, it's gonna be some dogs in there.
But sometimes you can look at what you're gonna have to fight against and say, man, I just don't know. For example, if you or say you're a freshman, you're a high school running back, and you're going to a school that is known for having running backs, Alabama. If you not the top back in the country, you may be, in that top 100, but you ain't just in the top 5. Let's put it that way. Top 5, top 10. And there's two backs that's in the top 10 that's going to Bama. You can already put on your bottom dollar. You third in that on that draft in that recruiting class. And then look at what's already there. They got a guy there who's a junior. Senior just left. They got 3 or 4 juniors, 2 sophomores, and then they got 3 freshmen coming in. Look where you at. And then look at the history of how that school has done it. As soon as a senior leave, a junior runs up in his spot. So you gotta say, at least I'm gonna be a junior if I get.
And that's and I think that's the biggest thing right there too. You gotta look at. Like, I'm not saying you can't go in there and compete for a spot, and I'm not saying that at any school in the country for any athlete, if you're a Division I athlete, like I'm talking about a true Division I athlete, you are, you know what I'm saying, Power 5 guy. You can go anywhere probably and play at some point. But we know we're talking about windows here. Where can you go? And you got to play right now. You're good right now.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You might not saying you won't be good 3 years down the road, but are you going to be as good? Can you handle that year off? Can you handle a redshirt year? You got to talk to yourself like that.
Yep.
If I could go back and have those conversations with myself, that'd be a whole nother tournament event. You see what I'm saying?
It's a different monster.
Exactly. Can you handle being the guy and not playing? Can you take that hit to your ego?
Yeah.
That's a big question. What's going to happen that first time you don't make that travel bus? Are you in the portal? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of things you really got to walk it down through when it comes to recruiting that I don't think at the high school level where they should be getting taught at, like Cam just alluded to.
They ain't teaching it.
They're not teaching that part. At this point, it's just like, which school? Hey, I'm a coach at this school. I can get you to here, here, and here. I can get you to. I can make you a Power 5 guy. I got connections at this level, wherever, and I can send you there. Come play for me. Not really breaking these guys down to, okay, we're gonna go visit this school because bam, 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 bam. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's like the true problem of it. And I know we put a lot on these high school coaches. All high school coaches aren't making the big dollars. I know that. I understand that. But at the same time, it's just like the police. You signed up for this shit, baby.
Exactly. You signed up for it. And as a coach, yes, I would love to say, man, I had 10 seniors. I sent all 10 D1. That shit look good. That look good on a resume. But then, it don't look good when they ass is back at the house like a year, 2 years later.
And to go along with that, what Nick was talking about, he said, I don't know if these coaches is making that money. If you a coach and you done sent 10 D1 players, you might be in a position where you should be making that money. So go ahead and do the right thing.
Exactly. And if you got, let's just say, a senior heavy squad, because if you got a small senior class like 7 or 8, and they all want to go play, I'm pretty sure as a coach, and you've been coaching for some years, you can get them somewhere.
100%.
All 8 can sign. But if you a team with a senior heavy squad, 18, 12, 15 seniors on your team, you can send 80, 75% to a efficient school. Might not be Bama, might not be Texas.
Bro, 100%. If you got 18 seniors that can actually play college ball, you can send all 18 somewhere. Out of 18, you may have.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you a senior heavy, well, I'm saying senior heavy is because you senior heavy, you ain't got 18. Heavy. If you 18 seniors, you ain't got 18 that can play college ball, or y'all just undefeated state champs.
Hey,
bro,
Brian Arkansas didn't send 18.
But I bet you, I was saying, I bet you they didn't. If you got 18 seniors on your team, you ain't got 18 that can play college ball,
bro. That's what I'm saying. You know, they've been back to back to. You know what I'm saying? Multiple times.
Yeah, IMG Academy is the only high school that's got their senior class is going to all go play college ball. That's it, or a school like that, like a prep school that's prepping you to go play college.
Yeah.
Ball. Other than that, you're gonna have the senior that's just been riding with his boys for the last 4.
But even he can go somewhere.
No, bro. You've been
No. Listen, I've seen it. I saw it in my class.
You've seen a guy ride, but I'm saying I'm around high schools 24/7. It's seniors that damn near can't walk a straight line. He ain't going to play no college football.
No, man, I'm talking about when you said senior, I'm talking about guys that play. I ain't talking about the kid that's on this is a senior that's on the sideline. I'm talking about a senior
No team has that many seniors playing. That ain't even real.
18 seniors
Playing? Hell no. Actually playing.
Bro,
Like,
you can have 18 seniors splitting time.
They ain't
You
playing. If you got 18 seniors,
but I was just throwing a number out there.
yeah,
God
but you
damn.
gotta be real. It's a real conversation.
All
You
right,
gotta be realistic.
10. You got 10 seniors. All 10 seniors that play, all 10 can go somewhere. You can get that's 100%.
Yeah, unless
Even
they
bro,
cheese.
even if you had 10 seniors, if you got 8 that share some time, you can still get them 8 somewhere. You know how many small schools are that they can get in, even if they're just like a GPA booster, you can get them somewhere.
Yeah. I agree. No, you did not win.
Nope.
Angela. You did not win. Sorry.
We appreciate you for checking, though.
We appreciate.
Go ahead and hit that like button
and share.
Yeah, go ahead and like since you're here. Wow, I got you. But no, I just think though, realistically, if you got whatever your senior class is, realistically, 75% should be the goal.
Yeah.
At least. Because you're gonna have 2 or 3 that's just on there. Let's just be real.
Yeah.
So 75% should be your goal at least to go play college ball. But the problem is you have 10, 15 seniors on a team or whatever. And let's just say out of them 10, 15, 8 want to go play college ball. And out of them 8, 4 or 5 probably D1, D2 guys, and the other ones, NAIA, D3, whatever. But they're all being marketed the same. They're all being marketed to the same schools.
Yeah.
They're not coming. You're not marketing. You're not because the lowest guy, them schools are probably not coming in. See what I'm saying? They ain't got it like that. That's why they them schools.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? They're not coming in. So only people that these guys that really got to go to an NAIA or D3, they only get marketed to Texas, Alabama. Well, hell no, I don't want him.
Exactly.
So they never actually get to find out, you know what I'm saying, if they had a chance.
and that's what waters down some small rural locations that has more than just that ain't a quick trip to the airport, because they showing up to see the cream of the crop and they getting third string Eddie over here. And what? I ain't going back down there to Mableville. They keep showing me this. It ain't even worth the trip.
Yeah, exactly.
They said they had a dog for me, and all I seen was some pups.
That's all I'm saying. Or he playing against
some pups.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of stuff that goes down, and that's why this is a whole off subject. But that's why I always talk about like that dog. Was that a giveaway?
The free. I ain't no cameraman, so I don't know.
People just adding prices.
I don't know. My camera run on batteries and Benjamin, so I don't know what that was about.
Yeah.
Nice try, though. I appreciate the effort.
Yeah.
The hustle is strong with this one.
We gave away
the free photo shoot yesterday. You missed that too.
Yeah, that's on the Thursday night show. But no, I don't even remember what we were talking about. That just threw me off.
No, you saying you talking about that dog?
I was talking about having that dog in you, because when these coaches come out here to see y'all, you might be playing against third string Eddie, but you got to make him look like third string Eddie.
You got to
every time, and that's a huge thing.
Do you realize like people don't like? I've brought that up before. I said if I'm a coach, all right, and I'm hearing you got a 5-star DN, you got a 5-star receiver, you got a 5-star corner, all right, and I come to watch him play, and I'm watching him, and he's not doing shit the whole game. There's 2 things I'm gonna say: either the dude he going up against is just that damn good, or he not that good. You cannot tell me you're the number 1 DN in the state and you don't record a sack to the 4th quarter after y'all already winning 48-0.
Right.
If you are a 5-star DN and the dude in front of you, when he graduates, gonna be working at the Piggly Wiggly, you should be having him on his pamper every play, sack every play, in the backfield every play. You should make him look like he is. But if you going up against former Piggly Wiggly Employee of the Week and he's standing your ass up on the end,
Give you that work.
if he giving you that work, I'm like,
you crazy
oh,
work.
so it's gonna do two things. Either I'm gonna say, oh, well, I need to recruit both of them, or
none of them.
This ain't it.
Hey,
you not as advertised.
Do y'all think that's why it's easier to pick your players out in a basketball, in a baseball, in a track, where there is because in baseball, if I want you, I'm not coming to watch you at your high school.
Yeah.
I'm coming to watch you, whatever summer league team you play for, whatever league you play in the summer, that's where I'm coming to watch you at, because I know, depending on where and who you playing for, you playing against
the cream of the crop,
the cats I want to see you play against.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? AAU basketball. When I pull up at an AAU tournament, 9 times out of 10, every team in that thing is star-studded.
Yep.
Track. Yep. When I pull up to an AAU track meet, I ain't watching the fastest dude run against, like you said, a future Piggly Wiggly employee. I'm watching this cat run against somebody he gonna be running against the rest of his career.
Exactly.
The top 3 cats at the Texas Relay.
You hear me?
I mean, you think that's what they're trying to do with 7-on-7? Is trying to get it to that point?
They want that to be it, but it's just don't show enough.
It's not there. You can't do it. It don't show enough. Not enough skill, because when you're not hitting, because everybody a goddamn D1 player when they got no pads on. everybody D1 player. Everybody.
I see it every Sunday.
Everybody All American.
I see it every Sunday. Every Sunday.
Shout out flight school.
Yeah.
Shout out to the flight school.
Everybody All American when you got shorts on them little bubble helmets, but that pad separates the men from the weak card.
Them compression leg sleeves, boy. If you ain't got none, get you a pair. I promise you.
But see, at 7-on-7 just don't show enough. Even, I mean, unless you're unless you want to see a quarterback throw that thing. But even then, I don't know how is he when he put those shoulder pads on.
What's the pocket presence? You know what I'm saying? Is he gonna freeze up when that DN jump in his face? You know, all that type of stuff. A lot of stuff is just left out of the 7-on-7. And then again, once I go see him at his high school, let's just take Arch Manning, for example. Arch Manning, to me, when I turned on the Arch Manning tape, you can ask anybody that's around me. When I turned on the Arch Manning tape, the very first thing I said was, bro, exactly, who is he playing against?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look like Nora running around out there. You see, I'm like, what? I don't know if this is good or not. Then they play Tackett Curtis's team, who is a top team. I think they won a state championship down there in Louisiana this year. Yeah. And they blew him out the water. He threw for like 80 yards, maybe.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? And so then I'm like,
Is he as advertised?
Had a little pressure on you now, didn't you, Arch? And it was a little different. And you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people try to say, oh, you was just hating on Arch Manning, blah, 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 and all that. No, when I saw him play against the best, he was poo.
And that's the thing. One, to me, if you're playing Pooh Cheese Cats, your stats should be high. But then when you're going up against somebody who you possibly gonna see every Saturday,
they should be good numbers still.
You should still be having good numbers if you that dude.
Some level of consistency.
Yes.
So yeah, if you playing trash and you throwing for 300 and 400 yards a game, and you play a decent team and you throw for 200 with 3 TDs and y'all get a squeeze out dub, you that guy.
You that dude.
Yeah.
But if you playing, you know what I'm saying, some Rudy Poo school and you have 15 sacks, but then when you play somebody that's got some competition, you ain't recording nothing.
Yeah, if I go to a football game, if I'm a recruiter, right, and I'm going to see this quarterback, he the man, and it's blown out, and Buddy's still in after halftime, he ain't him.
Right.
I done blew these cats out, and Buddy need to be rested. He need to be ready for next week.
You hear me? Hey, look, you seen guys. We've all been on the sidelines. We've all, especially what we do in this line of work. When and it might not even be guys from around here. You know how it was when we see these other cats from these other schools pull up. When they got a guy that's that guy,
You know him. You see
bro,
him.
off rip. Call him out. We play the game all the time on the sideline. Oh yeah, that's him right there. I don't want to look at the scouting report. I don't care what they say about you. I can stand out there, watch y'all get off on the bus, and they come out and warm up. Hey, we be in the press box. They warming up. The other team's warming up. We don't know nothing about this other team. It could be a playoff game. They from far off.
Ain't even got no numbers on.
No numbers on.
And
They
you can-
warming
and
up.
you-
We
and you can
standing up
pick-
in the press box. Oh yeah, he gonna be a problem right there. Remember them
Yep.
armbands so we can see what number you're wearing. Oh yeah, hey, that's the quarterback. Oh, that's what I'm saying. We just sitting up there, boom, 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 boom. Oh, that must be the one that's running that 4-3. We ain't seen nothing yet, and you just picking them out because it's how you carry yourself all the way through that. Well, if we seeing it, what you think that dude down there with that clipboard down there saying? What you think that dude with that little notepad down there writing down?
Yep.
That's really, really his job.
Let's be real. And I don't think that's being taught at this level. And I don't want to get away from the team aspect of the situation because yeah, that's important. You got to be a teammate. You need to care about winning. But at the same time, y'all got to teach these cats how to carry themselves, like we've said plenty of times on this podcast, as a brand.
As a brand.
When you walk off the bus and them college coaches sitting right there, what does this say about your brand before you even open your mouth?
Because that's the thing. Most of the time, you don't know who where.
No, who.
So you got if you are a guy that's trying to play at the next level, you are already being marketed as, oh, he's the number, he's a 4-star DN, you're the number 1 DN in the country and all shit. You should carry yourself as such.
You got to.
At all times, not just when you playing, but just walking, just the way you carry yourself on the field, the way you warm up and all that. They pay attention to all that shit.
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you, I done almost got into it with a scout before from the Philadelphia Phillies. As a matter of fact, he's sitting there. I could tell something was different, but I just thought he was one of them, a different cat. You know what I'm saying? Like one of them hometown, but different cat. And I'm over here just got my eye on him. And then, bottom of the second, the gun come out, the radar. I'm like, oh, hey, what's he doing? And then I seen the name badge. Oh, okay. I know why you here. My B.
Exactly. And they just be popping up.
Yeah, and I think that's a good thing for the most part with sports here in our area. Talking about the level of competition. Any given Friday night, I mean, with the exception of a couple teams that come into town, and the guy, he's out by halftime. But for the most part, we get to see good football. We get to see good competitive football for the most part, and I think that's
another thing that I've started doing is I want to see when your stats were recorded. I don't want to see the end of the game. I mean, I don't want to see the stats the next morning or whatever. I want to see like when these stats were recorded, because a lot of times, because I've seen it, guys that are big name, first quarter didn't show up, second quarter didn't show up, third quarter didn't show up. Now the game was out of reach, but for some odd reason, the coach wanted the team that's winning want to keep their starters in, while the other team they already pulled their starters. So now all of a sudden, dude rack up 6 sacks. Well, in a newspaper, what it say? Such and such recorded 6 sacks. Oh, damn, that's what's up. But then you do your research and realize you recorded 6 sacks in the last 4 minutes of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and it's always but poo cheese, but poo time stats have their place in sports because we see it all the time. You know what I'm saying? We see poo time stats all the time. You remember back in the day, which they've come a long way. I ain't throwing no shade on them. Back in the day, Mount Vernon, you already know that was the stat. That you might be
no. But you would get your stats.
Maybe not. You might get 3 of them in the fourth, and y'all blowing their ass out 28, 38, 48-0.
You third string Johnny, but your uncle date the girl that worked at the newspaper, and then you get your time at the end of the game, and you run them numbers up. Oh.
No, I'm talking about.
I'm saying even for the starters. I'm saying trash time stats have their place. We all know the quarterbacks, they're some of the greatest in history. Then threw that prayer at the end of the game. They was already winning. You know what I'm saying? Now he broke a record. He got 300 yards a game. He got 300 yards in this game. There was the 6th touchdown of the game. That shit was against JV Jack. And you know what I'm saying? He has never playing, but they had no chance to win. So now he out there. You see what I'm saying? I think I don't really disrespect the trash time stats as much as you not dominating a weaker opponent in front of you. I think
I won't. That's first priority right there. You should be dominating everybody in front of you.
What's Buddy's name? He's a quarterback for the Vikings.
Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
Straight trash time stats. If he's in the headline anywhere, it's because he did some trash time shit. He threw up that Hail Mary, and Jay Jettas went out there and caught that thing for him and made him look nice.
Diggs. It was Diggs.
Yeah,
it was when Diggs was there.
Oh yeah, he hurt your heart a couple times, didn't he, Cam? Saints fan.
Always give us about old shit.
But yeah, man, I don't know. I think it's a lot of unturned stones at the high school coaching level.
Oh yeah, I mean the recruiting game is it's a frenzy, man, and I think kids now, as soon as a team offers them, especially a big school, they just jump on it, man. And I don't know if that's like I said earlier, I don't know if that's a side effect of the portal, or is it just like now that we have all this research at the tip of our fingers and nobody want to use it. It's just I don't care. I believe that I am this good, so I'm gonna go here and play. And it's like, hey man, it's ain't nothing wrong with having, you know what I'm saying, self-confidence. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But at the end of the day, you gotta be realistic with yourself, man. If you are a raw receiver and you 5'8", or I'm gonna say 5'6", you 5'6", 125 pounds, and you just so happen to get offered by Arkansas or LSU, you know your ass ain't playing there, man. There's just no way.
But that's what I'm saying. You got it's hard. I don't want to take hope out of nobody's heart, and that's, you know what I'm saying. That's where this situation, this situation get kind of sticky. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I don't want to take hope away from nobody. Because you could be Trendon Holiday. Somebody told Trendon Holiday the same shit we saying right now. Man, you 5'6", bro. You 125, bro. You is not playing at LSU. But I'm saying his name on his podcast right now. You see what I'm saying? Outliers
do exist.
They mess our heads up.
Yeah.
They exist and they mess our heads up. Because if I'm a basketball player right now and I'm under 6 foot, let's say I'm 5'5", I'm 5'6", I'm 5'7", boy, I'm Nate Robinson, Muggsy Bogues in your ass all the way through.
Yeah, but the exception is not the rule.
But I understand that. But I'm saying it's hard to have this conversation without taking hope out, because you see this story. You see the Nate. You see the Muggsy. You see the even Steph Curry, you know, even though he is 6'3" now, but you know, he's short for the NBA. You know what I'm saying? But you see these stories, so as a shorter guy, man, I can be that. I can be me. Everybody told him he wasn't gonna make it. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, and this is where I guess the grown folks gotta just step in and be like, hey man, come on now, shit. Look who just hit the portal and went to Arkansas. Look who just hit the portal and went to Alabama. Look who just hit the portal and went to Texas. Well, look at this. Look, we got this Texas State over here. Go break every record at Texas State, you're going to the NFL.
Yep.
Go break every record anywhere pretty much, and you're going to the NFL. Go break the records.
But see, a lot of people, I would say majority of people would say, oh, you shooting the kid's dream down. You know what I'm saying? But it's not that. It's being realistic. Like, hey, I believe you can play here. I think you can. You might be able to. But before you make a decision, let's look at who all coming in. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be a freshman receiver when they had 16 on the roster. You just don't. The odds not in your favor. Play your odds out. Because unless you a freak and you can catapult your way to the top. If every receiver on that joker is 6'1" and up, and you just might be the smallest one, I ain't saying you can't play. I'm saying they don't look good.
Exactly. Unless, and that's what it just all goes back to, like you said, doing the research. Unless you look at that, whatever coach is recruiting you, whatever receivers coach, head coach, offensive coordinator, obviously if you're a receiver, the offensive coordinator, and the damn receivers coach, you need to research them and see who they've been coaching.
Yep.
Now, if you 5'7", and everybody on the roster 6 foot and up, 6'6", 6'5", 6'7", and the receivers coach that just came to this school that you want to go to, then he coached Wes Welker. He coached Amendola. You know, them type of cats. He coached the Tyreek Hill.
That's who you want to play for. Because he see the value in you.
Exactly. But now you got a guy who didn't coach Julio, and he didn't coach Calvin Johnson and Randy Moss, and that's the type of receiver he likes, and that's your offensive coordinator? Dude, he don't want you for real.
Nope. He probably not even recruiting you.
Somebody there saw you play. Your highlight came across the YouTube, the Facebook, the Instagram, the whatever, Twitter. That's what they're using a lot for recruiting. Came across the Twitter. They saw you. You did something spectacular. They started recruiting you. You a good kid. You got good grades. Come on. But is there really a spot for you on this team?
And that's the real question you got to ask.
That's the question. Who gonna help you figure out the answer? That's the real question. And it ought to be. I mean, the parents obviously is number one. Parents got to do their damn job.
Should be the parents, the coaches, and I mean, and hell, I know some people say they would never do this, but you can literally pull a team's roster up, find a player's name, and find his ass on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and I bet you could reach him with like that. Hey, bro, I'm
but I know that's breaking all type of NCAA violation.
What?
Hitting up a player on Instagram or something.
I don't think it is.
I know it is. I know it is. Ain't no way.
Not as long as it's during the contact period.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. If that was the case, if players could contact players, you would have Bryce Young. I said when he was at Alabama, you would have Bryce Young going to sit in dudes' living room.
No. I don't think like the player cannot reach out to like the recruit. But I'm pretty sure the recruit can initiate the conversation with the player.
That's an easy get around. That's what I'm saying. It would still happen. You would see these college guys hanging out with these seniors. I believe you would. I believe you would. If they was able to have a type of contact like that, outside of being related or, you know what I'm saying, obviously previously knowing each other, you would see these college guys hanging out with these high school guys to get them there. What's the best way for me to get you to Bama? Let's just say Bama. I'm using Bama. What's the best way for me to get you to Bama? Let's just say when Derrick Henry was there and you are running back and we know Derrick Henry going to the league next year. Hey, go ahead and hit up Derrick on Instagram. He gonna holler at you. Okay, recruit goes on Instagram, hits up Derrick Henry. They link up. You hanging out with Derrick Henry. You seeing his lifestyle. You know he getting the bag already at Bama. Man, you going there. It's as simple as that. So I know they can't have no contact.
Nope. It says athlete during the contact period, athletes can talk to athletes in their senior year.
I can't believe that. I can't believe that because I know that shit going crazy. I know soccer is different, but I chose NAIA D1 offer over NCAA D2. I chose to go build a program rather than going to one that's already successful and a bunch of history. And you see, and that's good. And a lot of players do that. Some people don't. Some people do that. I ain't gonna say a lot of players do that. Ron says kids don't understand that now, and that's true. But it's hard. It's hard to tell a kid because I just put myself in that position. If a coach tells me, "Hey, we building right now. We building," it's hard to tell a kid that because I want to win. You know what I'm saying? And everybody wants to be a winner. We just talked about that last week.
Yep.
So I come build a program to a lot of kids is like, we ain't gonna get no dubs. I can't be a part of that. But I do understand the value in going and building a program or trying to. I missed the segue when Cam brought it up earlier.
So basically, the players can contact the players can contact other players. If you're a player at Alabama and you want to talk to a kid in high school, You can contact him the same time during that the coaches have during that window.
Yeah.
Outside of that, you can't. So yeah, you can.
Okay. I'm surprised they ain't using that more.
They probably are. People talk. You
They
like
not
not
using that shit.
no, not visiting. I ain't say you can't hang out.
I'm
'cause
just
that counts as
saying,
a
even
visit.
I'm just saying, even chopping it up. Like I feel like you would hear about it because it's legal. Why would you not use that?
What would you hear about?
You know how they when they hit they little great conversation on the phone with coach such and such. I'm excited to blah blah. I feel like that would be a tweet. That would be something. I just got off the phone with Derrick Henry. I just got off the phone with Bryce Young. I just got off the phone with whoever.
Yeah.
I'm really him. See what I'm saying? But anyway, enough with the college football. There'll be plenty of more of that coming up here.
A whole lot, about 60 days.
I missed this segue when Cam brought up Kirk Cousins, what I was saying. Because we got to talk about this Dalvin Cook release.
Yeah.
Dalvin Cook gets released by the Vikings. No trade, no nothing. They just release him. Boom, gone. Should the Vikings have done that? Should they have tried to get something for him? Is he still valuable?
Yeah, I about to say, wasn't he like the number one fantasy picked player like a couple years ago? Like not long ago.
Yeah, and he even had a good year last year.
Yeah, he's only been in the league. Well, he's been in the league, what, 6 years? No, not 6 years, 5 years.
Don't give me the line.
I think it's 5. But I think it's 6 years, and out of them 6, he's had 4,000-yard seasons.
So okay, someone get Cam to tell him at the gym. Oh, I done told. I ain't talked to Trey. I done told them to the public don't need to hear about it. The folks that was there that know about it, and the people that need to know about it.
Exactly. So Dalvin Cook,
he's a four-time Pro Bowler,
and it's been the last 4 years. He's last year he had 264 attempts for 1,173 yards, 8 tugs. 2021 he had 249 carries for 1,159 yards, 6 tugs. In 2020, which is when he went dumb, he had 312 carries for 1,500 yards and 16 tugs. 2019, 250 carries for 1,135 yards and 13 tugs.
So this is classic Minnesota right here for you.
Shout out Beasley for tuning in.
Minnesota normally gets a player who's producing and they get rid of him. We can't have him when he's good.
Yeah.
And normally that player then leaves and goes somewhere else and goes nuts. They had a guy, I forgot he played for the Twins, but they traded him down to Miami or something, and he's like got a better batting average right now than Roger Mara. They just trade people off.
That's how the game goes sometimes, I guess.
Yeah, but they don't have a reason to trade him off. There's literally no reason to trade him off when you look at those stats.
Bro, I just think that they think if I was the Vikings and I'm looking at this is the only thing I can think of that they going off of. All right. He just gave us from 2019 to now, he didn't gave us every year a bando and almost 10 TDs. All right. He running out. It's time for him to get paid. He's running out. And I think this is what happens to a lot of running backs. They roll until it's time now. But now it's time to get paid, and you ain't got much left in the tank. We're gonna end up in a Zeke situation.
So trade him. It's
everybody, but everybody sees it though.
What?
Like it's not just the Vikings seeing that this next year probably gonna be.
But thing is, like, it'd be different if you put them on the papers. You put feelers out, and no one accepted you on it.
Yeah, then you in a bad spot still.
How you trade? I'm getting something for him.
Now, you say you put feelers out. It's for trading. I'm sure they probably didn't put official feelers out, but you don't think they was talking? Everybody talking. It's his last year. It's his contract year. Teams that want him hitting them up. See what I'm saying?
That can't be the case. If teams hitting him up, they be.
No, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. If teams want him, in his contract year, they hitting the Vikings up.
Yeah, but as soon as they cut him, people are talking to him.
Well, he ain't signed yet.
He said he's taking his time signing.
They taking their time offering.
I don't think they are.
What the dollar amounts ain't out there, so they taking their time offering. You know, what's my boy name? He gonna break that shit as soon as it's texted.
Oh,
Adam Schefter.
Come
Adam
on,
Schefter.
man. Come on, bro.
But I mean, he only been cut for like what, a week? Not even a week.
A week?
Bro, if there's fillers out there already, you
No,
can
no.
cut.
I'm saying I don't think Minnesota put no fillers out.
This is my thing. This is what I'm saying. With him getting cut, he's the cheapest you ever was gonna get him. If they was gonna throw the bag, if somebody was gonna throw the bag at him, they was throwing the bag day one, day two.
No, I'm not gonna throw the bag if I don't have to.
But I'm saying they're gonna have to pay him something. The offer was if people was willing to trade for him, when he gets cut, they got an offer ready for him. This ain't nothing new. We knew this. We knew this was the last year.
I'm saying, but no one's going to give you an offer until you tell me. I'm not putting anything on the table so that she can get tweeted out. Why would I do that? And I don't know you coming here.
What do you mean? They gonna have.
I'm going to tell you what I mean. If I want to sign you, why would I tell you what I'm going to give you before you've already agreed you're going to come here?
Bro, no one's agreeing to come there
No,
before
not
they
coming,
tell them what
but
they're
like
gonna
no,
get.
like I'm not until you sit down with me. You sit down with me. Why would I call and offer you something you haven't sat down with my organization yet?
But
What am I calling for?
Bro, what do you
To
mean?
the
What am I
high-
calling
to-
for?
to bidders where I'm going.
Do
Yeah.
what?
Unless I'm retiring and I'm trying to play in my home city, to the highest bidders where I'm going. Send me to Dallas. I don't care. You got the money right. I go play in your trash ass city.
Yeah, but
if not-
for this situation, it's not a bidding war.
It will be.
So I don't want to be the first team to put a bid out there, because if I really want him, I'm gonna get outbidded because I know.
Yeah, but you act like it's final.
No, I'm not saying it's final, but I'm saying if I'm a team that's paying, I don't want to pay more than I have to. And if I know it's not a bidding war, why would I initiate one? It's just like when you go.
Because this is why. Because you have to offer him a contract anyway. If he gonna sign the first one, he gonna sign the first one. If he not, it's gonna become what it's gonna become, regardless of how long you wait.
No. I said I don't want to be the one to initiate it.
But you're gonna lose him.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
The person who initiates the bidding war never wins the bidding war ever,
unless he want to play. That's not true. That's guys that are cut and signed the next day. You don't think they had two or three teams that wanted him?
I said the person who initiates the bidding war.
But I said that's not true.
It is true.
But that's not true, Trey. What I'm saying is, if I'm getting cut. All right, you a manager and Cam a manager. Okay, I get cut. Boom, I'm cut. You sitting here saying, okay, we ain't gonna be the first ones to offer him because we don't want to get outbidded. And Cam say, hey, Dalvin, we got this much on the table for you. And I give him I'm my manager, and I'm like, oh shit, that's what they want to give me. Fuck yeah, I was gonna play for less. Bam! Now I'm gone. You still sitting there, big lipped and all because I'm already playing for another team.
Well, then that means like that's because you had your mind made up that you gonna play for the first person that's gonna give you an offer.
No,
he can't.
Not the first person that gives you an offer.
Listen,
Dalvin and his manager, Dalvin and his assistant, whatever, agent, they have a number of what he's gonna play for.
Yes, but the day he got cut, they showed it up here on Bally Sports. He said, I am not in a rush to sign anywhere. I'm going to take my time and weigh my options.
The same thing everybody say.
Yeah, but most of the time they say that shit and they sign the next day.
Yeah, because they have options. That's where that's the whole base of this whole reason we're talking about this. But I don't think he has any options.
You don't think he's high stock? You think he's a low stock guy?
No, I'm thinking it's a funky situation because most of the time when you have a guy that just get cut, he not producing. They just cut a producer.
I feel like a lot of running backs get cut when they producing because they are running back. You didn't produce for me for 4 years. The league already telling me not the league, but the history telling me you on your way out, my boy. That's what the history is telling me. now it's time for me to pay you for real. Because I know what you finna come to the table with. I didn't gave you 4,000-yard seasons. I already know you finna come to the table with that. You finna ask. You got a number in your head that I know we're not willing to give you because you done been here for 6.
No, but also they can't afford it either. I think thing is Minnesota's in a shitty position right now because they gave up a shit ton of draft picks. They lost some draft picks. They gave Kirk Cousins a way too much money. So they not in the position to even trade shit for. They can't trade for him. They can't make a trade.
I don't know. I don't know that he was tradable. Look around the league at running backs right now, and who was they going to trade? Who needed them that bad? Nobody.
Actually, Dallas.
That's the last team that was going to make a trade for
him, and they couldn't afford nothing even if they did. They sitting on Big Bank Hank Cabo's most wanted, eating cereal and shit with big spoons.
I don't know, man.
They got right now. They got the Saints named as possible destination for Dalvin Cook, and Bills have jumped in the spot for Dalvin Cook, and that's reported by Sports Illustrated.
What they
Saints
say?
Saints ain't got no damn money to give him.
What Adam's saying? That's what you need to know. That's the only one who knows. Everybody else just capping.
Well, I don't see why the Saints would be after him because Kamara finna come back in a couple months.
But they're gonna be in the same boat with him. In just a little bit.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm still taking Alvin Kamara over Dalvin Cook, and that's fandom aside. I'm living in the real world now.
Dalvin Cook, I don't know. I think I probably take Dalvin Cook just because he's gonna give me more strength. But that's how I always ride with the bigger fella. But I like Kamara. I think shifty coming out the backfield for sure, catching the rock. He's gonna give you a bunch of all-purpose. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna run it up in all-purpose yards regardless. But Dalvin Cook, he a beast. He a monster. I ain't taking nothing away from Dalvin. I just see what they see. No. Yeah, I just think I see what they seeing. Think about this right here. Don't look at the yards. Listen to this. 250, 312, 249, 264. Bro, that's a lot of carries.
Oh no! So here we go. Right here, so the reason that it says the Vikings originally released a 4-time Pro Bowler because of his salary, which was north of $10 million. So they weren't going to pay him.
Yeah, I know.
So the thing is, if they didn't want to pay the $10 million, that means whoever pick up the contract. If they're gonna do a trade, you got to pick up the $10 million as well.
Yes, and he ain't worth that to somebody because them numbers I just gave you, bro. He told an appeal, literally.
Oh yeah, he told that joker.
That's what I'm saying. So
he's played what 5 years?
It's gonna be he's played 6.
No, because he got hurt. He got hurt.
He still played. He still had 74 attempts.
He played 4 games, but yeah, I'm saying like, in let's see, 1, 2,
and then
3,
the other
4,
in the 2018.
So in 6 years, he's had over 1,282 carries. That's a lot of mileage.
That's what I'm saying. So his salary, it's time to pay. He contract up. He ready to re-up.
No, because running backs don't re-up on the second contract. I mean, on the third contract.
If he is re-ing up. He ready to re-up.
Yeah, but running backs normally don't re-up on the third contract,
and that's why his ass getting released.
But yeah, we'll see. But that makes sense now.
That's why his ass getting released.
So then, what was he getting? What was he getting prior to
2019? Whatever his rookie contract.
What was his second contract?
$10 million a year. You just said it. His second contract was $10 million a year.
Took what he could get, toted that thing, got some miles on him, got some age on him, saying, I got to show out. They're going to pay me on this third one. I don't know, man.
Can't do it. Can't do it. And that just sums it up. That's it.
Oh yeah, his contract was 5 years. Yep, 5 years for $63 million and $15 million guaranteed.
Yeah, so he was getting like 12 a year.
Yep. So actually, whoever picked him up was going to have to pick that contract up. So they needed to cut him.
And they just not going. They not going.
Because he signed his contract in 2020.
Nick is LeBron and switching to football and gonna go to the Cowboys so they can finally get the Super Bowl win next season. Hey, even LeBron can't save their ass. That don't even matter. It don't matter who they get. It's a wrap on the Cowboys. But yeah, Dalvin, man, I hate it for him that he got released. Like I said, I love Dalvin Cook. I think he a good running back. He a hard nosed runner.
Yeah, he gonna be all right. Looking at his contract, shit, they still gotta pay him. So what's the point of releasing him? You still have to pay him.
Only to 50 mil.
Do what?
Only to 50 or whatever you said. What was it? What was his total? What was his guarantee?
See that signing bonus. Signing bonus was $15 million. That's not. What's the guaranteed money at? Only 28 million was guaranteed.
Gotta go. Tapped out. Well, you had your nice rest. You got your continental breakfast. Hey, it's time to check out, baby. It's time to check out.
But he also got 15 million.
He didn't douse them, fam. I know.
Yeah, no, he got way over half the money they owed him.
Yeah,
fine.
Because you go incentive contracts, he did 1,000-yard rusher. You know that's going to be an incentive right there. 10 TDs, he did that twice. You know that's going to be an incentive right there. Shit, probably 150 to 200 carries is going to be an incentive. Like honestly, he didn't douse them, bro. Playoff wins, he didn't got them for what he can get them for. But I just, I want to see him keep playing in the league. I think he will. I just hope the money don't mess it up.
No, he should be all right. Especially for a second round pick. That's a damn good money.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't turn his career into what it's gonna be, man. Shout out to Dalvin Cook. Hey, we hope you all the best over here from the Retalk and Listen podcast, man. I'm just breaking down the reason why they got rid of your ass. It ain't nothing personal.
Hey, you said Buffalo wanted him?
Yep, Buffalo.
Keep your ass up there in the cold, my boy. You don't want to come down here.
If I'm him, I'm not going to Buffalo. Y'all got rid of my brother.
You don't give a shit about that.
No, because Dallas is a possible destination. Why not? Why not go to Dallas and play with your brother?
I mean, yeah, it's gonna be the money, right, bro? Still, even though he might, late because he want to win. First of all, going to Dallas, nothing in history tells you, you know what I'm saying, that you're gonna go to Dallas and get a Super Bowl. Really,
but any Super Bowl contending team don't need a running back.
Buffalo, you just said it.
His brother didn't play running back though.
Why do you keep bringing up his brother?
Oh,
why do you keep bringing up this man's brother, bro?
Who's his brother?
Why do you keep bringing up his brother, Brandon Cook? Is that even his brother? Is that really his brother?
Yes, they brothers.
I thought you just made that shit up.
Hey, hold on. How you gonna have a Brandon and a Dalvin? That don't even sound the same.
Yes, that's his brother.
So I need you to look that up before we go any further with this conversation.
Fact checking right now.
You done brought this up too many times, bro. You talking about his brother.
Jimmy Cook is his brother.
Hey, regardless of what position his brother plays, if he even has a brother, Buffalo is in the contention for getting him.
Yeah, it's Brandon Cook's Dalvin Cook. They ain't even the same family.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing. I'm like, what the hell?
I could have sworn somebody told me they were brothers.
He done gave this man a whole NFL sibling with an S on his last name.
Hold on, he does got some brothers. Let me just see what they do.
He got a brother that play at Georgia.
Okay, so his brother might play for the Bills one day. Which I don't know why that had anything to do with this conversation.
Okay, let me tell you the brothers' names:
Balvin and Walvin.
DeMarcus and DeAndre. Now we in the same. We ain't going from Brandon to Dalvin.
DeAndre Cook. Okay, there we go. Look like brothers. Yeah, look like brothers right there.
You feed somebody alone, they start looking like you.
Hey, but no.
The names I said, ignore that. That is not.
Yeah, see, look. Yeah.
Google
Hey,
did
we-
bad
Hey,
on that.
we can start putting this family on this man.
You hear me? I think this dude 3 brothers.
Hey, DeMarcus Cook was buddy that had the pistol charge.
One of these dudes, somebody I looked up on here one night had their brother was in jail.
No, that is his half brother, DeMarcus.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, he got it there. First degree.
Hey,
Jesus.
get your deal signed and put some money in your brother's books. I'm telling you, he needs it.
Goodness.
He gonna need it.
But I hope Dalvin lands somewhere good, man. Oh, Dalvin, you know what I'm saying? Derek, it's Dalvin.
You pat
I'm
me
gonna
up.
snap for 5 minutes.
Oh man. Hey, you still tuned into the Retalking Listen podcast, man. We appreciate you for being here, man. Get over there to the Instagram. He'll find a way to play with his son. What?
Hey, no, this is what he's replying to.
What? He
Talking
said,
about LeBron going to the Cowboys. Measly read half of that.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Dalvin gonna play with his son.
Me too. Damn.
Find the play.
Do we
You
got
even got kids.
Oh. Hey, the Retalking Listen podcast is the place you come to get a whole family, man.
Yep.
That's a whole family. They're gonna start saying his mama and pops have occupation next. Yeah, his daddy work down there.
Yeah, is that a coach over with the Saints? I don't know why he ain't going to the Saints. Daddy coach over there.
You know, he's got ties in Memphis. His uncle is John Morant's agent.
It's wild. They need to fire his ass.
they both been cut.
Yeah,
Hey, hold on. I know we moving on, but did y'all see that they flashed the graphic up during one of the playoff games, the finals games?
The guns and buns.
I know how many games was left before the ruling of John Morant was going to be released. Like that was a stat. Like they popped that up during a break. 1 game left. One possible game, or it said something about if they keep scoring this way, if they keep up this pace, only 1 game to John Morant's ruling will be released. Like,
wow.
NBA, y'all ain't about shit. They hyping up ratings. They couldn't get it from the game. They trying to hype up on John Morant.
Man.
1 game until John Morant's.
So
what, they go announce it tomorrow?
I don't know when they're gonna announce it, man. Just say what the hell y'all gonna do.
It came down. It's already announced.
What is it?
Let me find the tweet. It was from Adam Silver, so it's legit. I'm gonna read y'all exactly what it said.
What, you gonna miss 50 games?
It's way more than that, but they waited till after the finals to tell us.
What's his name? Adam Silver?
Yeah.
It's 25, 30 game penalty.
That's trash.
I read they gave him the whole season.
That's what I would have thought. That's what I would have thought since they did that, since they waited till after the final. What Lil Wayne meeting with John Morant for?
You want to be his mentor?
Ah, shit.
Don't Wayne got several gun charges himself? Breaking. Adam Silver announces that John Morant has been suspended for the entire 23-24 season.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Hold on.
Oh, they didn't got you.
That was tweeted from Butt Crack Sports. They tagged my boy in it. I thought it was official. I'm sorry, John. I didn't mean to do you like that. Put bad on you. I hope that ain't the case.
Hey, John Morant ignored Lil Wayne's help anyway.
That's Wheezy. You need to quit listening to that 3-6 Mafia.
I don't even got. I mean, I can't find it. I feel like they ain't even punished his ass.
Yeah, I don't see nothing.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, folks. I got social media got me. That
Yeah,
was
it ain't out yet.
I'm thinking it's gonna be the whole season though,
at least
bro. It's gotta be. They finna
you.
make an example out of you, Ja.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You got to let these kids know that no matter how good you are, your off court antics and bringing it around the team will not be tolerated anywhere. They have to. As bad as I hate it for him, they gonna have to.
Exactly. Hey, Brett,
Not a
from
whole
distance,
season.
you
I mean,
see where the
I
gang
give you
member invited them to hang out and see what gang life was like. No, I ain't see that.
no. I honestly, I would say I'm gonna say give him the All-Star break.
No, 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 hell no, hell no. That ain't enough. We see that ain't enough.
I mean,
You
I
missed.
want that. I missed the gritty already. It's a parade in my city. I miss it. I'm ready for it back. I liked how he played.
I like how he played too. You know, he had that go getter mentality, he had a killer mentality, he'd dunk on anybody, all that good stuff, man. But at the
Yeah,
same time,
Dumb.
the NBA, this they chance to say, "Hey, we ain't tolerating no stupid shit,"
Yeah.
and
I
that's what
mean,
they gonna do.
but you would have thought people would know because I mean they got rid of Gilbert Arenas ass like that.
He wasn't young.
yeah. And when was that? This generation don't know who Gilbert Arenas is.
Yeah, Gilbert was he wasn't that old.
Kids that are
I feel
John
like
Morant
he
fans right
wasn't
now
in
think
year in
he's
the,
the
he wasn't in
man.
his third year, second year in the NBA. I
These
don't
young
think.
impressionable kids from in or around Memphis, these inner cities that are idolizing John Morant for his gameplay and style and his arrogance. What makes Ja seeing these guns wave around, they think it's okay. They don't know who Gilbert Arenas is. The kids that he's actually impacted.
We didn't even really know who Gilbert Arenas was back then.
All
Come
right,
on,
so
dude.
he got kicked out. It was 2010.
He
So
had been in
then
that thing for a minute before then.
was he?
I feel, bro. He had a whole career. This would be literally Ja Morant's third season.
Oh yeah. Gilbert Arenas was from 2001 all the way to 2012.
You
So
know
he got
what I'm saying?
yeah.
He had a whole career, bro. And I don't know that he was ever a face.
Who?
Gilbert Arenas
Gilbert was the face of the Wizards.
of the Wizards. I'm saying of the NBA. You
No,
talking about, you
no,
just
I
said
mean
that shit like you said that shit like it was the Bulls or the Lakers or Celtics or some shit.
no, but I mean like Gilbert was the man.
No, bro. No, bro. No, bro. In no era were kids walking around being Gilbert. No era.
Hey, that's them Poochie stats.
In no era was kids walking around being Gilbert, fam.
Let's
Don't pull.
see.
I don't want to see his points per game. I don't want to see none of that shit. I ain't
I
saying he
do.
wasn't a baller.
Run it.
I'm sure he
I'm
had good
not.
stats.
I mean, he was 3-time NBA All-Star, All NBA first team,
So was
2-time
Andrew Wiggins, but his ass ain't his ass ain't the face of the league.
He might need some pub. He might pull a pistol out, trying to get some
Well,
pub.
no, he wouldn't. And he wasn't a face of the league, but he was Agent Zero.
They talking about John Morant. Did they get it wrong with Zion? Was he really the one? That's where he's
No,
at.
Zion. No, if you redid that draft, you still take John Morant number one.
Ja Morant didn't go one. Zion did.
I mean, now if you redo the draft, you make John Morant go one. Yeah, they got it wrong with Zion going
Yeah.
one.
That's what I'm saying. They're in that. That's the conversation we're having. This dude's so good. He ain't playing for the Wizards. Gilbert Arenas.
That boy said he jumped that. He was the face of the Wizards.
I
Hey,
forgot.
I was talking about Larry Bird or somebody for a second.
You think you got Chelsea Clinton?
Hey, bro, they said killed. Oh, but no, man. Ja Morant is rookie of the year. You know what I'm saying? Number one, young guy in his, obviously in his class, number one young guy in the NBA. Challenging the Golden State Warriors, you know what I'm saying, in the second season in the playoffs. Just, his story was building. He's a face
Yeah.
of the league now. Kids walking around in number 12. Kids doing, you know what I'm saying, hitting the gritty, going down the court. It's Ja Morant. He said, "Why you gotta hate on Bird?" No, I was bigging up Bird. I was saying he said Gilbert Arenas' name like he was in that upper echelons.
Hey, how many Nike executives you think telling bad jokes about them signing Zion to be a Jordan athlete and Ja just a Nike athlete? Like, we really dodged a bullet with that one.
I'm telling you. Hey, I want Ja to come out on top of this whole situation, man. But God,
Yeah, I feel like that's a great story. If he can overcome, I mean, he just made some bad choices. Like he didn't even really do anything terrible. He just made some terrible bad choices on the league's time. And you want to be a league athlete, you got to respect our rules. So
exactly.
this is not something he can't overcome. Do you some charity work, do you some volunteer work, show these kids what young, strong men are supposed to be doing, talented athletes, and be a success story. And then 5 years from now, we'll look back and like, man, can you believe Ja Morant was suspended for a year for playing with guns on Instagram?
I mean, here's the thing though. Yo, if you want to play with guns, shit, go to a gun range. Gosh, dog, don't be shooting and
that's right.
Waving guns. Go to a gun range. Learn gun safety. Make his ass a face of gun control or gun safety, not gun control. Gun safety.
Think about this timeline though. Consider this. This is a young man coming from a good background. He's a young man. He's rich. He's paid. He's in the news, right? He's in the news. He knows that his time is limited in the limelight, that he's either fixing to be surpassed by LeBron or Jimmy Butler or Jokic or whoever else. He knows that they ain't going that far. So he's on there glamorizing this life, right? He's showing out. He's trying to be in the media. Didn't think it was going to get jammed up that hard, obviously. Didn't realize what he was doing.
Why they keep filming? Yeah.
Why they keep what?
Why they keep filming shit?
Oh, that's just this day and age, yo.
That's my thing, man. If you gonna do dirt, it's like, hey, look, y'all, I'm still gonna do this shit, but don't take your damn camera out.
And that is for sure this generation. We was at the state baseball game. I'm with an A series camera, filming with the long lens, and I'm not getting the greatest footage. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting it. And there's people beside me with iPhones. I'm like, y'all ain't getting this. Y'all put that
up. But they gonna have it out.
Y'all ain't doing nothing, man.
They're gonna have it out, bro. Think about the videos you see all the time online. Do y'all ever be watching videos online, whether it be TikTok, whatever, and be like,
everybody?
Not even that. I'm just saying, like, you watching the video and it's something that's caught on camera, and I always be sitting there thinking, but like, why the fuck was you recording? Like, I'm glad. Obviously, I'm watching it. I'm glad you got it on camera. But what made you pull your phone out and start recording right here? I would have never got that. And so much stuff happened in my life, and I'd be like, damn, I wish I was recording. Because it don't register with me. Oh shit. I need to pull this. I need to record it or whatever. But I would be watching videos all the time, and it'd be like the wildest shit happening. I'd be like, damn, that's crazy. But what the hell was you doing recording?
Yeah, why would you? And it'll be like 5 seconds before something crazy happens.
Yeah.
How did you know to have your phone out?
And you was just so happen to be there. Boom.
Oh yeah, Sarah's fitting to try out this new milkshake from Freddy's ice cream. Oh y'all look, 3 aliens just hit a taxi cab. Ah!
Like, what were you doing? What were you doing there? Or whatever, or just like highway, like random, like people doing like a wreck on the highway. Why were you driving and recording? What were you doing in your car that had your? Like, how did you know y'all was about to?
Well, a lot of times those videos be like people have. I don't know about down there.
No, you know what a dash cam look like versus an iPhone or whatever phone.
Yeah, no, and I'm saying like even like my when I take Uber, the dude has like a little thing in the window right here, and it's his phone, and sometimes you can just your camera's up.
Yeah, but by the time you do that, the wreck didn't happen. You see the video, they just driving down the road. They be just driving down the road or whatever and be like, oh, boom, boom, car hit, car on fire. Oh, shit. Person jump out running, he on fire. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why were you driving down I-30 or wherever you was at just
With your-
recording out the window.
What's up? It be their friends in the car. Hey, yeah, girl. And the dude, somebody be driving. Yeah, girl. Oh,
Yeah, for sure, but it happens way too many times.
it happened way too often. Way too like the
That's
shit
why
that you caught on
Apple coming
camera.
out with these 1 terabyte phones. Now, like, who needs a terabyte of space on your phone?
Unless
that
you
shit
do what
right
we
there.
do. Unless you do what
I
we
mean,
do.
even then, like, how many times I've been fussed at why you didn't record it? Man, I was watching. That's why I didn't record. Let something happen in the game, y'all ain't gonna see it. I'm gonna see it. Y'all at home ain't gonna see it. I'm gonna forget.
I think for me, it'd be the people that be like filming shootouts. Like, you ain't worried about getting shot. I'm getting all this for the camera. Pop, pop, pop.
People at Texarkana, if you're listening to this, you can hear the sound of my voice. If you have any recordings of a shootout, I'm recruiting you to come be my home plate camera for next season. You ain't worried about nothing.
No foul balls, no nothing.
Nothing.
That shit wild, man. Hey, we didn't took that thing to the 2-hour mark, so y'all know what's gonna happen with my camera. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta go ahead and get the mental health checks in, man. One of my favorite parts of the show. I need to know what's going on with you, man. Personally, what's going on with you, 1 through 10. Physically, you taking care of yourself. How you doing 1 through 10 in that department, and then business wise, man. What you got coming up next, 1 through 10?
Mentally, man, I'm really kind of checked out right now. So I'm probably sitting at about 5 or 6 right now. You know what I'm saying? But Green Arrow's going up. Physically, man, try to go to the gym this weekend, get a good workout in. Somebody snatched my wallet. So good luck you played yourself because all them cars don't work in there. And that wallet was broke. And I didn't want it no more. So you know what? You can have them gift cards and all that in there. They don't none of them work. So, whatever. But still feeling good, man. Shoulder, back feeling good. Been shooting my bow. Can't complain. So physically, man, I'm sitting probably about 7 or 8. Personally, life is good. Just chilling. I say about 7 or 8. And then business wise, man, I got some big guests coming on the show here in the next couple of weeks and next month. Like, I'm booked out that far out. I don't even want to tell y'all what's gonna be coming on. Just know next Monday gonna be something big. Next Monday gonna be something big.
I feel like you be dropping snippets. So anybody that don't already follow,
I didn't drop no snippet on nothing. Not this.
I just be seeing stuff on Instagram that I should probably know about that I get excited about. I'm like, oh, word, okay.
I didn't put nothing on Instagram.
I seen the Subway shirt.
Oh yeah, but you already knew about that.
Yeah, I knew about it, but I knew about it last year. But I'm saying I seen it and I was like, oh, it's exciting. I like it.
Oh yeah, I'm just trying to drop content. I'm trying to. I got this new like social media blueprint thing that I'm trying to work out, and it's actually been working. So it's
been working every time I pop on TikTok, the dreaded Archer.
and bro, I
be liking the shit out of them too.
I just really started posting on that. I got this new thing that I'm working on, getting my different content and stuff out. But yeah. So business wise, man, always a 10. And next week gonna be in Big Sky, cooking up with the boy Joe Gabo and all those cats that I've been kicking it with on Instagram. So we all meeting up, and it's gonna be one weekend just full of shooting our bows and making content. So can't wait to do that. So business wise, I'm at a 10 always.
There we go. Cam, what you got?
Man, personally, I'm enjoying some slow time at work. Usually they say being slow at work is never a good thing, except for us. It's where we recharge. So personally, man, I'm say like an 8. I'm just wore out, but I had a couple days to collect myself. Got to enjoy some time with Aubrey. Just a couple little daddy-daughter things, just stuff that you take for granted. Just going out somewhere, fast food to eat. She like today, for instance, perfect example. She wanted to go check out. She is a kid YouTube fanatic, and so she comes up with all this unique stuff that I wouldn't think any 8, soon to be 9-year-old would know about. She was like, "Dad, for my birthday, we got to find this restaurant. There might be one in Shreveport. these Korean corn dogs. They have this cheese pool, and it's epic. And I was like, oh, baby girl, hey, we will go tomorrow. So shout out OK Dogs and Texarkana, man. We went and checked them out today. She's a super picky eater, as most kids I think her age are. But man, she fell in love. That's probably her new spot. Sorry about your Chick-fil-A. And I got to try the ham, egg, and cheese, which I've had the other variants. I hadn't had the ham, egg, and cheese toast was slapping. Probably wasn't good for trying to eat right, but you win some, you lose.
Ain't nothing wrong, little cheap meal every once in a while.
But good segue into my mentally. I mean, I'm feeling good. I said earlier when we was cranking up, Ginger, I guess an early Father's Day gift, signed me up at Sportsplex for a membership. So I am in that thing. I'm on day 2. Get some good cardio in. These young high school kids be walking through. I don't know if they see me seeing them, but just know them last few reps are for y'all, just so you don't think it's sweet. That's what Brett was talking about. How's your leg today? Because yesterday I've always been a lower body guy. That's just always been my strong. That's just where I'm at. And I was on I'm gonna keep it a G. I'm gonna start on these cables. I'm gonna get my form back right before I get crazy out here on these free weights because I don't want to hurt myself.
Yeah, them free weights broke back.
Cable machine will kind of keep your form good. So starting back out on that, and I was on the leg extensions, and I was trying to find my weight and then gonna cut it 70%. Try to get me a nice little workout weight. And I seen some kids, notice me, notice them. So I had to jerk that pin down to the bottom and hit them with the, and you're supposed to go slow because that's really where you get your strength, is the controlling it going back down. Now I'm bang, bang, bang. And I paid for it. I hobbled out, but I felt good about it. But my local sports medicine and training staff told me I need to get me some leg compression sleeves that helped me out, which they did. I was in there all like an old man, but hey, I went through that workout, and the only thing was hurting was what was supposed to have been hurting. So I feel great. Had me a nice little protein shake to recover, and that was my dinner for the night. Man, I'm feeling good. I'm starting to get that natural energy back that you can't buy in a can for $4.99 or whatever they're going for.
Sure can't.
I'm feeling good, and business wise, man. Said it's the summer, so we slowed down at work, but things taking off. Nick steadily booking stuff, and he letting me tag along. So hey, can't be mad at it. So give that 8 as well.
So we got the Quinceañera season coming up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the people that have entrusted in me to, capture those moments for them and everything like that. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be a movie. I think I've never been to one.
I have. They dope.
Only seen it on the movie, so I'm kind of excited about that. Got to make sure I'm not just watching. You know what I'm saying?
Watching, dancing, eating. Oh, the food. Oh my God.
Listen to
him,
him,
man. Yeah, I'd have been to a few.
Hey, how you go to a few?
I knew folks.
Hey, and this is going to be a perfect segue. The next week we're going to start a new segment on the pod. Cheat day treats. What did you have that you wasn't supposed to and wasn't?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good segment right there. Hey, we skipped the segment tonight too. We're gonna have to get to it after this.
And what's crazy is because I seen Cake House has a $20 Father's Day box, and they brought the honey bun cheesecake brownie back. So tough decisions gonna be made this weekend. Probably some wrong ones, but it'll be okay.
It'll be all right. For myself, man, personally, I can't complain right now. It's a lot of moving parts going on in my life right now, but it's definitely I asked for it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, so I'm excited about it. I'm ready to get to it all and everything like that, man. So personally, I can't complain, man. I'm gonna give myself an 8-9 right there. Physically, man, I feel good. Really back in my element, training. You know what I'm saying? I know I used to talk about it all the time. training is like cutting grass. When you cutting that grass, everybody who cuts their own grass knows you do a few lines and you turn around and you look back. You know what I'm saying? You look back and you see, okay, that's what that grass looked like. Now look at it. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. And that's the same feeling I get when I'm in the gym and day after day. You know, these kids are coming in, and 2 days ago, them split lunges were tragic. You know, split lunges was tragic. And now you speed up 2 days and really came back around to it, or a week or whatever it is, and it's rep, 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 rep. You know, then they just repping them out. Or somebody who couldn't finish the condition, and now they in the middle of the pack. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna be at the front of the pack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You see the progression in these kids every day on the daily. And that just gives you a whole new type of energy. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm excited for that, man. I feel good. I give myself a 9 on the physical right now, bro. Our flag football been going crazy. You know, picking stuff, throwing touchdowns, catching touchdowns, you know. Slight work. No, I'm just playing. It's definitely not slight work. I'll be hurting after them games. But
Hey, I know.
feeling good, man. What's next? Business wise, hey, I can't complain at all. Y'all see it right here. Season 5, episode 19. We just gave away somebody a whole entire Xbox. You know
New
what
one.
I'm
A
saying?
new one. A new Xbox.
Brand
New one.
spanking new.
You heard from her yet?
Oh, I hadn't even messaged her yet. So she gonna have a little bit of extra time because I couldn't get it right. I couldn't figure it all out right then.
Podcast mode.
Exactly. But yeah, so we just gave away an Xbox, man. I'm already ready for the next giveaway. When we get off the air tonight, I'm also gonna be picking somebody to go pick up they Cozy Academy t-shirt. The back of it says winner circle only. You know what I'm saying? So be looking forward to that. Obviously, you can go to his site and see what the shirt looks like as well. But I'm already ready for the next giveaway. It's gonna be another big one. Y'all be on the lookout for that. It's coming soon. Man,
Hey, we got a scat pack we giving away. Yeah, we got an RTL personalized scat pack.
Yeah.
The PPP boy is back at it.
I'm
Right.
telling you, hey, the day we give away a scat pack, y'all start asking questions. All right, just start asking questions. But no, man, I'm giving myself a 10 business wise, man. Like I said, man, I'm booked up pretty much this month. And then we get on into tack and everything next month. So I'm excited for the future, man. The RTL is doing what it's supposed to do. I told Cam earlier before you got on here, the way it's been going here recently, really, hey, the podcast is really a true what y'all been doing conversation because we hadn't been able to really just talk and be around each other like, you know what I'm saying, like normal. So I'm excited about everything that's coming up, man. We got a lot of stuff, like I said just a second ago,
Man,
a lot of moving parts right now.
A lot of moving parts, but
they're gonna fall into place.
Yep, always.
They're gonna fall into place, man. And that's just what I'm hanging my hat on. And I'm putting that energy out there for us and everything like that, man. So I'm giving myself a 10 business wise. And like I said, I can't wait for everything that's coming up. But like I was saying a second ago, we forgot a segment tonight, man. What hit the porch?
What hit the porch?
I got a lot. I got a few things actually that hit the porch, man. I guess I got this shirt for one. You know what I'm saying? That got dropped off last night. So I hit the porch last night. And then today, man, you know, we always talk about on this podcast, invest in yourself. You know what I'm saying? You gotta invest in yourself if you wanna, you know what I'm saying, go to the next level in anything you do. For y'all that don't know what you're looking at right here, man, it's a Godox flash for my camera. If you're taking pictures inside and you do not have flash.
Yeah, this is more for like candid on the go. The photos.
Yeah.
This is not stage photos. This is that heartwarming, catch you off
Exactly.
guard, making memories camera.
Exactly, man. So I got that. That just hit the mill, hit the portion. If you know anything about cameras, anything that attaches to your camera, it's not for the weak hearted. Let's just put it like that. Anything that attaches to your camera, when you get ready to go hit that checkout button, it is not for the weak hearted, man. So definitely a big investment that I've made and invested in myself and my picture taking and video and stuff like that. So hey, That's my port. That's what hit the ports for me.
I just got a new Seagate 4 terabyte hard drive.
Okay, 4
Okay,
terabyte,
that's nice. That's a nice
big
thing.
dog.
Seagate, and that ain't no cheap one. You know, he did the thing.
They say you can't hide it.
Can't hide it.
No, man, I need it because what you call it. I got a 1 terabyte, and that joker is just that joker full. I don't even know what
Ron said, ka-ching.
you better
Yeah.
watch that mirror.
What? Ain't nothing in that mirror?
You better watch that mirror.
Yep. So this is Seagate 2, but this is just a 1 terabyte. So I got a 4, but that joker hooked up back here.
I would hold on. We live. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get on here too hard because Ron gonna try to come through and do something foolish with his stuff. I know he got a big one too.
Yeah, I'm still rocking the internal. I'll be external one day with y'all boys.
What's the biggest one you can buy? What's the, like? Could you go get like a 10 terabyte?
Probably. You know what?
I mean, I'm pretty sure if you want to pay for it, you can get whatever the hell you want.
Yeah. See, my next thing is I've got that. I think me and you was talking about it, getting the plug-in for my Mac Mini thing to add on to that.
You see, I got one. I just got to buy the was it SSD card and stick it in the bottom.
Oh, the connector thing.
Yep, and then that way I can have that a terabyte, and then I got the 4 terabyte drive, and then boom.
That's why I went external because I use them for both.
Yep.
What was that? You got your new drive? That's what hit the porch for you, Cam?
Oh no, that I was just flexing my 4-piece. There's an 18 terabyte on here that I'm just scrolling. That's the biggest one I've seen.
Ron said they came out with a 22 terabyte.
Yeah, that's probably the biggest then. That must be pretty new.
22 terabyte.
Well, damn.
Yeah, because 18 was the biggest I've seen. So that must be new. What hit for me, man? I'm not gonna show it off yet because I'm gonna show it off when I get time. But part of my inspiration, the reason why I kind of want to get going to the gym, as I told Nick, is like, man, the first thing I want to see, I want to drop a shirt size because with all these sneaker shows we go to, all these shops we go to, everything 9 times out of 10, the biggest size they're gonna carry is a 2X. You might get lucky at 3. Same thing with Cozy. You know, a lot of these local people that's trying to get clothing brands going, a lot of these people that help them with their clothes and offer the shirt sizes don't have extended sizes. So I'm just trying to be included with everybody. The fashion goes with the kicks. I think I do a pretty good job of some designer shit that I want. So I got some designer shit over here that we need a couple more weeks in and add a few less cheat meals, and I'm gonna show y'all something this summer.
Already.
You gotta wait to see it.
Straight like that, man. Straight like that. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with having that shirt, that pair of shorts, that pair of pants that you just can't get into yet, and keep them right there to the side. A little motivation, a little extra motivation when you walk past them, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, I got a couple in the closet myself. You know what I'm saying? They gonna get rocked mid-summer. You know, they gonna get rocked mid-summer, and then they'll be done. You know what I'm saying? But no, everything is everything right now, man. I'm stupid excited, like I just said.
Oh yeah.
I'm just ready. I'm ready. That sums it all up for me, bro. I'm ready. Y'all got anything else for the people, man, before we get out of here?
Oh man, just keep trucking, man. Stay focused, stay the course, and get the dream done. Get the dream done.
You know, we talk a lot about investing in yourself and making a way and believing. And I've been saying that for a while, but I haven't really practiced that myself. You know, I have in a couple things, but really it translates to all of it, whether it be your work, your business, your family. Do what you got to do to make it to the top in all aspects of life. If you want to be a sandwich maker, then be the best sandwich maker that there is. Don't let nobody get in your way. Whatever your dreams and aspirations are. But recently, I've decided to with some of my personal life that some things that I was sleeping on that I wasn't pressing, and we're putting that into action. And I think only good things can come out of that.
Oh yeah.
I don't see anything bad happening. So, I mean, what they're gonna tell me? No, okay.
I'm right back where I started.
Yeah, I done heard no before. There ain't nothing but a thing. So, a little self investment, and if that goes through, man, I'll be excited. I'll announce that live on the podcast. There'll be some breaking news. We're gonna shout it from the rooftops. We're gonna do it live.
Right.
So stay tuned for big news. Fingers crossed, everybody.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We're
Big
we're
facts, man.
gonna shake something.
Got to. I'm saying you got to. Man, like always, man, stay vigilant. It's summertime out here.
Oh, they acting a fool, boy.
When the heat go up, crime rate go up, everything like that, man. Just stay protected, man. Keep your family in arm's reach. As the women coming out of the store late at night with the kiddos, get them in the car. Know who's around. That man you saw 2 or 3 times in the store, it might not have just been a coincidence. Just be on the lookout, man. Like I said, stay vigilant. Invest in yourself. The time is now. Whatever you want to do, the time is now. If you make videos, you need to be making videos. You taking pictures, you need to be taking pictures. If you know, whatever it is. If you want to do a podcast, you gotta start the podcast. Nobody's gonna start it for you.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? If you cutting grass this summer, load up the trailer every morning and go out there and get some yards. You know what I'm saying? It's time out for saying like, oh, I want to do this.
Yep.
Or I'm gonna do this one day. Well, that day is today.
Yep. Make it happen. Make it happen, because ain't nobody gonna do it for you at
Nobody
all.
can do it for you, man. And whatever you do, man, you gotta do that shit to the fullest. If you a coach, don't be complaining about the coach's salary, bro. You chose to be a coach. If you're a teacher, don't be complaining about the teacher's salary. You chose to be a teacher. If you a damn sandwich maker, burger flipper, fry maker, mopper, sweeper, whatever it is, bro, and you chose to do that, go and do it
to the fullest, man.
Go ahead. You don't never know what. See, somebody might come through. Damn, you sleeping that floor like that? Damn, next thing you know, you on the set of Grey's Anatomy, mopping and sweeping your ass off for the check. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. You don't know, man. So just, hey, everybody keep pushing, man. We're going to make it out this thing. Regardless. Whatever you're going through right now, you're going to make it out that shit. All right? And we're going on the other end, you can decide whether you're going to be a better person or if you're going to let whatever you was going through,
Get you down.
tatter and batter you. And now you come out on the other side and you don't know what to do with yourself. Because you're going to come out.
Yeah.
All right?
Oh, you're going to come out. I can tell you that.
The road is paved with weak ones, and the strong ride atop it. So you on the wheels or you on the road? Make up your mind.
Make up your mind, man. You heard it here in the Retalk and Listen podcast, and we wouldn't tell you nothing wrong. With all that being said, this is season 5, episode 19 of the Retalk and Listen podcast. I'm your host, Nick Reed, along with my brother and co-host Trey Reed. Killer Cam on the ones and twos. We are out.
What? I mean, it's been turning up with her. The girl around us and she loving her. If we don't know you, don't go close to her. If you with your girl,